Hello, everyone, and welcome for the first time today to the plane. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing fantastic. I totally did not have my mic unmuted during the loading screen, and talk to myself. Totally didn't happen. Definitely not. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in. Hello, Maria. Hello, Kitty. I wanted to wait until the actual just chatting showed up so we could shout you out. How are you doing? How is the people? I almost was late to stream because I was playing Duet Night Abyss beta CVT with some friendos, and I got totally distracted. But I'm here. I'm not late. Totally on time. And I'm ready to go. So yeah, we're back playing Nekopara After, and I'm excited to get into this. Crazy thing happened. So Thursday when I played it, I must be one of the only people who streamed Nekopara After. I do know Fuamoko were playing Volume 1 on release. I think they're going through all of them to get to there because Fuamoko, they sang the ending song for Nekopara After. So I haven't listened to it because I wanted to wait until I beat the game to experience everything. I think there was a couple things like the trailer on Steam that I saw. But besides that, I'm going in mostly blind. I did check some of the CGs just to make sense, just to make sure that I wasn't, that they were safe to stream and all that stuff. But there was a benefit. At this point in time, currently, my Nekopara After VOD on YouTube kind of popped off, and I'm still in shock. I cannot believe that. Let me see here. Oh, is it one? Hold on, I gotta take a look. Hold on, I wanna get an accurate thing here. You need to update that. Yeah. Hello, dead man. Not exactly popular, but as far as I'm aware, it's a small split fandom. Yeah. So it is what it is, but hey, you know what? Yesterday, as of like right now, my Nekopara After VOD is at 418 views, which is absurd because like all my other VODs have gotten like 12 to like no views, and so for it to suddenly go to 418 is insane. And I'm very, very happy that people liked it. Granted, if you type in Nekopara After on YouTube, I am the first VOD that shows up. So there is like nobody else playing the game. So hey, that means I get a free market. Even yesterday on Twitch was a relatively, or Thursday on Twitch was a relatively larger stream for me. I had a lot of new people. In fact, let me check because I haven't checked, but I just thought I probably should pay attention to this more often. But oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so dumb. Why did I never think about? I hit 400 followers. Let's go. Congrats to me. Thank you guys for all the support. I'm at 400 now, and I just didn't even think to check. Cause yeah, I got how many? I got like 3 new followers from Nekopara on Thursday, and now we're at 400. Let's go. Big hype. I can't believe that I didn't pay attention to that, but that's awesome. Let's go. Oh man. Oh, I just realized what that meant. So at my 300 follower goal, I may or may not have promised something. I said if I get 300, I will buy the Alice Tendo jacket. I do have it on this scene, right? I do. Can't promise that it'll work though. I said I would buy the Alice Tendo jacket and I would wear it. And I said at 400 I'd buy the full outfit. So yeah, I guess we're there. I need to buy an Alice Tendo cosplay now. What the heck? Well, that was a fun way to start the stream. I'm actually really happy. That's cool. Well, thank you all for the support. I appreciate it. I wasn't expecting that this to go up that well. Now, to be fair, I'm not expecting this one to go back. I'm definitely assuming that I just rode the hype train of the first release, you know, and being the first person to really put it out there. That's probably why. So I'm not really expecting that to continue, but I still do appreciate all the support that I received on both on YouTube and here on Twitch. That's really cool. I didn't think I'd ever get to 400 because I think after 350 I just slowed down. Like I think I got 300 almost a year and a half ago and I've just had no progress. So yeah, I really appreciate the support that I finally got there. That's really cool. And even if this was just a random spike because of that one stream, I still appreciate the support. That's awesome. So thank you guys for helping me out and getting me there. I don't really have anything planned for 500, so I guess that means I need to come up with something, right? But I gotta make good on my Alice promise first. So probably be posting it on Discord and on Twitter. So good reason to go join and follow on those platforms. Discord is really the best place to keep track of what I'm doing and like when I'm going live and all that fun stuff. I guess I will start promoting my YouTube now a little bit more. I was planning on it. I just wanted to make sure everything was set up and working. Should be at least getting YouTube subscriber notifications now on the stream. Still working on activity feed, but yeah, I'm gonna start promoting that more. It's really more of a VODs channel, but hey, if people want to watch through YouTube, I'm totally down. But yeah, now with all that sappy stuff out of the way, let's play some Nekopara. So last we left off, Fraise was just there. Actually, let's chat on the main screen. Let's chat on the main screen. Let's go. Hello, Cal. Welcome in. How are you doing? Cal, before you run away because of the cat girls, this one is wholesome. Okay. But hi, how are you doing? Although I can't promise it'll stay wholesome. But how are you doing, Cal? Welcome in. Uh-oh, indeed. Uh-oh, indeed. I promise, though, after today, Cal, I will only be playing this on Saturdays until I beat it, which is going to be 3 or 4. Just got into a relationship for the first time. Let's go! Can we all have a congrats in the chat for Cal? That's awesome. Let's go. Congrats, Cal. That's awesome. Guys, Cal's a very, very cool streamer. And they have a very fun art style and very cozy and comfy. I definitely recommend following them. First Trapper wasn't necessarily strong, but it wasn't bad either. I really liked it. Then again, I like most things. There's really not much that I don't like anymore. The older I get, the more I'm just like, I actually like this. I don't care. The only thing that I thought was crazy was how fast all of the cat girls were like, you should date Kasho, Fraise. You love him, right? You love him. You've been here for what, 2 days? You love him. You should date him, right? You should marry him just like the rest of us. That was kind of funny. But yeah, it looks like that was just a bit, and that's not going to really impede her judgment, I hope, because that was a little bit annoying. Hello, voice. Thank you, Tiori crying. How are you doing today? Oh, no luck with the Koyuki today. How are you doing, voice? In the ebook. Yes, so we are dating all 6 of them. This is the Fraise and Shigure one. We haven't even mentioned Hawaii yet. I know I said in the title we're going to Hawaii with Fraise. We haven't even mentioned Hawaii yet. But I mean, it's gonna happen, right? It's gonna happen, obviously. But yeah. Yeah, no, the only issue I had was that buffet scene where everyone was just like, you should date him, like really pushy. I was like, guys, give her a break. She hasn't seen me in like 2 years. But after that, we had the nice little scene where it turns out everyone is living with Kasho, including Shigure, which means that now Shigure sleeps alone, which was honestly kind of wholesome. So Fraise ended up cuddling with Shigure to make her, you know, feel less lonely, which was really, really wholesome. I really liked that. That was a fun way to twist her, or to take her character. So I enjoyed it. We'll see how the story unfolds from here. How are you doing? I'm doing well. I guess since a couple new people just hopped in. Anyone new? Guys, because of the Nekopara after stream, not only did my YouTube VOD channel pop off, but we hit 400 followers on Twitch, which is absurd. And I will just, you know I just said it, but thank you guys. Seriously. I can't believe that. and now, whoa, voice. Let's get to 500 first. But now, I will be putting on the Alice cosplay. I will be putting it on. I need to buy it. I have the jacket, but I did promise at 400 I would dress up like Alice Tendo. So I need to buy the rest of the outfit, which is going to be a skirt. And honestly, I don't think I really need to buy too much, because most of it's the jacket's the difficult part, and the wig and the halo. Okay, so most of it. But I might reach out to my friend who does a lot of cosplay stuff. I might see if I can work with her on it. 10k maid oddies. Oh god, no. Although, you know, I wouldn't have a problem doing that, because yeah, even if in some minuscule chance, some like tiny insignificant chance that I ever do hit 10k follows, I probably would be okay with that. I probably would be okay with a maid oddies cosplay. I'd be down, so I might do that. I might commit to that. You know what, screw it, I'm committing to that. If I ever get 10k followers, maid oddies cosplay. I commit it. You heard it here first. But yeah, it's I guess that means I have to figure this out. It shouldn't be hard, because besides the jacket, it's just like a t-shirt and a blue tie, which I can get my own blue tie. The jacket came with a blue tie, but it's a really crappy blue tie. So I'll probably pick out my own shirt and blue tie, and then I just need a skirt that has like a little blue stripe around. So I might reach out to my friend and see if she can help me with that. The shoes are going to be pretty difficult. Wigs are going to be difficult, and halo could be, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I might go all out. It might be a while, guys. It might be a while, but it's coming. A maid Alice, or just the normal Alice cosplay, will be coming to a Twitter account or a Discord server near you, owned by me. But yeah, seriously, I appreciate all the support. That's really cool. I definitely am assuming that was just based off of the fact that I was one of the first people to stream after. But hey, if the support continues, that's still awesome. And if it doesn't, I still appreciate it. I don't care. I'm just happy. I'm just happy, guys. That's all I could say. But yeah, God, I've been yapping for 20 minutes now. I haven't even busted out the game yet. So last we left off, like I said, Fraise and Shigure spent the night together because Shigure is lonely because she'll never be able to be with me. So let's go. Oh, we went to the, oh no. Last we left off, we were taking Fraise on a tour of where we were, just around the area. And we were taking her to a library, I think that's where we're going. Yeah. So let's go back to the library. And Shigure is out of breath from walking. Where did we go first? We went to a clothing shop and we had a whole bunch of outfits on Fraise, and we all collectively lost our minds at how cute Fraise is. So let's keep going. Are you okay, Shigure? That was a rather steep hill, and we walked up. We walked up it fairly quickly. Me too. Guys, there she is. There's best girl. Yay, we're starting off strong. We're starting off strong. She's not mad at us, guys. Food stand, then close. Yeah, you're right. We went to the food stand. We saw milk. I forgot about milk. Yeah. Yo, 2 happy pets in a row. We're off to the races. We figured out last stream that unlike Nekopara Volume 4, which is when you head pat them, every 3rd click is an angry cat. This one is actually random, and we did do the math, and it's about 33%. So it's about a 1 in 3 chance of them being mad at us when you pet them. That's the kind of stuff you get here on the E2 channel. Mathematics in a Nekopara stream. I'm sorry I got excited. Oh no, it's fine. Are you pleased with the library? It's a wonderful library. Fraise, feel free to look around as much as you wish. There's something I want to look up too. Ooh, Kasha's using the library. Very well, Oni-san. Shigure, don't get too worked up, okay? Go take a rest. But of course, no matter how cute and intellectual looking Fraise is, when she's reading a book, I am not so ill-mannered as to scream inside of a library. God, I hope you're not. I hope you're not. Intellectual? I was just trying. I just want to read some I want to try reading some books, you know. Does she know that they're all in Japanese though? I know we talked about this last time about why Fraise is fluent in Japanese, and my theory was Benye-san obviously lived in Japan for a while, and she married a Japanese man, so she probably knows fluent Japanese. And just for the sake of it, she probably taught Fraise Japanese as well as French when she was a kitten. So there's that. Which I guess would include reading and writing, maybe? I don't know. I would assume. I don't know how seriously she took it though, but I guess she knows how to read Japanese. It looks like she's interested in Japanese art. Ah, restraint. So cute. I must scream, restrain myself. Honestly, me though. Me whenever I see Fraise. Must restrain. Don't scream. Don't scream. Oh, my nose is bleeding. And she's dead. Yeah, Shigure-san, your nose is bleeding. Are you alright? It's okay. She loses like gallons of blood daily. It's just part of her. It's what makes her quirky. It makes her quirky. Is what E2 loves playing. Okay. I will say, I don't really have a defense. This is not, this is not the direction I'm taking my streams in. I will say, from this point on, Nekopara will just be my Saturday streams. I'm going to go back to Apollo Justice on Mondays / Phoenix Wright. And then this Wednesday, I'm going to be doing a Blue Archive stream. I'm going to do the new event that came out, the pajama event. So I am going back to normal, but yes, I have been playing Nekopara every day for the past 10 days for this release. Yeah. But I don't know, it's fun. Yeah. I do like playing this game, okay? I do. It's fun. Are you telling me you're not having fun, Cal? What do you mean? This is totally fun. Good grief. Me too, Kasha. I really can't talk my way out of this. I have lost so much faith in all of my friends. I've been this wholesome guy, and I don't know, I still try to be. It's just, I don't know. Sometimes you just like playing a little bit of slop. Some well-written slop. But sometimes you just need that, you know? Sometimes it's just what you need. Isn't that right, Fraise? Yeah, that's what I got. I would like to borrow this book, but... I see. But to borrow it, her status as a cat girl isn't the problem here. Oh, so cat girls can have library cards. That makes sense. Obviously. You'll need to be registered as a resident of Japan. Huh? No illegal immigrants are taking any of our books, I guess. What? That's weird. Is that true? You have to be... I guess that makes sense. Because you need a library card. You probably need... Cat girls are not citizens. I think they are. Because right here, she has to be registered as a resident of Japan, which means that she is a citizen. Or maybe it's just, well, she's here forever now, so I guess we need to. We're getting some lore, guys, some real lore. Oh, you're right. We do intend to register you, of course, but there are some things we'll need to take care of. I'll borrow it for you. I'm interested in any book that you're interested in, Fraise, or you can just borrow it and let her read it. You don't have to be interested in the book. Thank you very much, Shigure-san. Now then, how about we head home? We've been out longer than I realized. Oh, Nisama. Indeed, Oni-san. Hmm? Oh, that's all right. We'll be sure to go buy souvenirs before we go back. Whoa, new background, new background. I mean, the library was new, but this is new background. Wow, what is this place? Yeah, what is this? Oh, it's like a flower garden. There's a lot of flowers behind my dumb cat ears that I decided to attach. This building was used as a warehouse long ago, but now it's a shopping mall. Oh. It's wonderful. I had no idea buildings like this existed here. What? They did not have malls in France? What? There are no malls in France. Fraise confirmed. Well, there are many historic buildings in France. I thought oh, okay, so this is a historic building. That's why she's surprised. Okay, I get it. I thought Japan would be made up of nothing but new ones. Okay, that's like the New York theory, though. Not theory, but like idea where everyone's like, oh yes, New York must be 100% metropolis, when it's like over like only like 5% of it is metropolis. The rest is all like rural. So it could be like that kind of thing. Because when you think of Japan, most people think of like, well, I guess some people think of like Mount Fuji and stuff like that. A lot of people think of the big cities like Tokyo, Aki, all that kind of stuff. So there are a number of old buildings, but the things are a bit different from France, where you can see cities full of older buildings everywhere. I guess that's true, yeah, because France and Europeans, they really like, they keep the same, they always preserve most of their towns, as opposed to like here in America, where a lot of towns, especially suburbs, will always update, but they'll just keep a historic district, so like 2 or 3 roads that are preserved, but everyone else can update their houses or whatever with designs. There are still many historic buildings in Kyoto, Kobe, and the like. Let's go visit them together someday. Thank you, Shigure-san. I'll look forward to it. In addition to restaurants and such, there are souvenir shops and stores that sell imported goods here. They also hold events here fairly often. We head inside right away. Let's go. Fraise is excited to see stores filled with the items she's never seen before. How exotic this all is. Now then, what should we buy for the cat girls? Nothing. They deserve nothing. Also, maybe it's the thought that counts, but if like my parents went out on a trip like maybe less than an hour and away and they just bought a souvenir at a shopping mall, I mean, maybe it could be like themed, like city themed, you know, like welcome to whatever. It's like a keychain. I guess that would be kind of nice. And that being said, cat girls probably just care less about stuff. They're just like, oh, it's a thing, I don't care. Look, Fraise, you're selling traditional outfits like this one. Would you like to try it on? Shiga, I really don't have that time right now. Oh, you're right. If we get home late, the cat girls will end up hungry. They can't cook for themselves. Azuki is literally the sous chef. They know how to feed themselves. I'm the only one enjoying myself. We mustn't inconvenience the others. I'm sure they're having fun back there. Besides Chocolate. Chocolate's probably crying, but everyone else is probably having a good time. Maybe, no, Azuki and Maple or Coconut don't really fight anymore. How about these cookies? I read that as garbage. I pick up a garbage can. How about we get on these? Just pick up a garbage can. How did I read garbage from that? Man. I pick up a package of the most popular item here, imported cookies. Is there anything you want, Fraise? I'll buy it as a way to commemorate today. What? But I've already had so much fun. I can't possibly ask you to buy me anything else. Aww. That's cute. Dolphin. Don't you think this key holder is cute? It's a dolphin. Oh, it's so cute, but I can't let you buy it for me. You can. Do you realize how rich? We need to teach Fraise how rich the Mitadukis are. You need to remember, we are stupid rich. This is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of pocket change. What if we were to buy this matching pair for the two of us? I want a keepsake for this moment with you, Fraise. Interesting. So wait, is Kasho... No spoilers for anyone who's played this. Is Kasho not gonna... Is the thing is they're gonna date each other? It's not gonna be us? There's no way they would do that, right? I am down for that. But I know a lot of people would not like that. No spoilers, please. But... Interesting. Interesting turn of events here. Or could it be just more of a vanilla chocolate relationship, you know? If it's something you want, Shigure-chan, then it wouldn't be right to stop you. You know how Shigure operates. I suppose I do. 3 of them. Oh, we're getting 3 of them. The plot thickens. 3? One for you too, Nisama. So I'll match up with Oni-san. Is that alright? Alright, but she's totally more into me than Shigure, so we'll see how this ends up. Of course it is. It's to commemorate your first date with Nisama, Fraise. Oh my god, stop pushing this forward. This was a date? This was a date? Fraise, you enjoy being with Nisama, right? Well, yes, of course. The takoyaki was delicious, and I was surprised to be able to try on so many clothes, but the way he waited at the library, not caring about how long we were there. He understands my interest. Whoa. What were those eyes? She really gave me the love me eyes. And this place is wonderful as well. I like being able to interact with so many different cultures. What do you mean? It's one culture. It's one culture, Fraise. Not to say that Japan doesn't have within it multiple diverse cultures. All right, I get that. Just like America, there are multiple subcultures. I get it. But I mean, you went to one city. I could feel how much Oni-san, or how much care Oni-san shows from my feelings. If it's not just my imagination. If you had a good time, Fraise, then it's all right by me. That goes for you too, Shigure. Whoa. If Fraise is having a good time, then so am I. I did have fun, of course. Thank you very much, Oni-san and Shigure-san. I tell her that she's welcome, as we all smile. That was cute. So this was a date? This was a date? I don't think it was. I thought it was a tour. Did they? That's new, right? These like squinty love eyes. They did not have these in the previous games. This is a new addition. These smug eyes. I love them. They're great, but this is new. Welcome home, Master. I'm hungry. Thank you. Hi, hungry. I'm Kasho. Oh, that was the wrong button. Wrong button. There we go. Wrong button. Alrighty. I wonder if we're going to where they were way forgotten. Maybe. Wrong button. No. I tried my best. Oh, please. This is the same time we always have dinner, right? A rumbling sound emanates from Coconut's stomach. Oh, I'm sorry. It's fine. Oh, I need to look at Kasho's face. I feel like I'm hungrier than usual. What? Also, head pats. Forgot head pats. I'm sorry. Oh, there's 33%. Sorry, Maple. What do you mean? Are you gonna eat my face? What do you mean? I need to look at Kasho's face. I feel like I'm hungrier than usual. Are you going to eat me? No, don't eat me, please. If we don't see Kasho's face, we'll keep thinking about Kasho-san, and we'll think about Kasho-san. We get hungry. They're really lazy. Maple is speaking more slowly than normal, while Cinnamon talks at a rapid clip. But it's true, they do both seem hungrier than usual. What? Right, that's a weird reaction. When you think about somebody you love, you just get really hungry. I guess that's like depression eating. That's probably what that is. Oh, whoopsies. Oh, right, we'll have dinner soon. Oh, I bought cookies. Hooray, thank you, master. Or thank you, chocolate. Okay. Wow, what a lovely package. I've never seen this kind of before. How nice. Oh my gosh, go away. They're cookies from America. Wait, we bought American cookies? So that's what she meant by different cultures. She bought a pack of like Fig Newtons or something. Now that's American culture right there. Oh man. Oh, head pet for Azuki. Yeah, so only Maple's mad at me today. Tasha, you might call this a souvenir, but you bought these imported sweets thinking you might discover a new flavor, didn't you? Huh? That's not true. I was just hoping that everyone would enjoy these. How unusual. Master is looking a little shady. Head pet. So really, only... I still have to pet Coconut, but only Maple was mad at me today. It's a good day. It's a good day. Now then, I'll have dinner ready soon. With 2 people and 7 cat girls, it ends up being quite a lively dinner. Gosh, now I'm in the bath. Okay. Okay. Now I'm in the bath. Okay. Now, last time this happened, it actually was fine. But the first time it happened, it was not fine. And it just jump scared me. Vanilla and Chocolate made a mess, and then cut to black, cut to bath, blur the screen. That was scary. Nothing actually bad was shown on screen, just to clarify, but it definitely was cover the screen worthy. And I don't blur it. I have a Koharu bunk. But then the second time, hi Ezra, this is a crazy time for you to show up. Don't judge me. I swear. I swear, don't judge me. But the second time I went into the bath, nothing happened. And it was totally normal. So I have two possibilities here. 2 possibilities. I either get banned or I overreact for nothing. Either way, I'm screwed. So I'm already in a losing battle here. How are you doing, Ezra? What do you think is going to happen since you just showed up? Do you think I'm going to get banned? Or do you think that I'm building up this for no payoff? What do you think? What do we think is going to happen? Yeah, Volume 1 was wild. But honestly, though, if you don't do the DLC one, it was actually... I was surprised at how sweet Volume 1 was. Volume Extra was crazy. Or 0. Just restart this stream. No, it never happened. It hasn't happened yet. And it never will happen. Prage. Around the same time. Oh no. Oh no. Oh? I might have overreacted for nothing. Chikade's in the living room reading the book she borrowed from the library. Is that like a law in Japan? If you borrow a book, you have to read it before letting somebody else read it? I'm just kidding. I finished washing the dishes. Thank you, Fraise. You even took care of everyone else's as well. Was she not supposed to? I got to have you and Oni-san to myself today, Shigure-san, so please let me do this at least. The other cat girls have returned to their rooms. They all have rooms? Wait, they all have their own rooms. I mean, Chocolate and Vanilla are totally sharing a room, but still. How big is this room? Like, how big is the place above the shop? I thought it was like when Volume 1, he said, I have a spare guest room. So how did he get the time to have, did they just add more building? I like to imagine that like the shop is like one small bakery, and then above it, it's like this super like 3 times the width of the building below it of just like tacked on cubes. It's like a huge eyesore that like shade covers the entire road with shade. They did mention expansion at the end of Volume 4, I guess. That was really funny though. I totally forgot that. Oh, that's great. Whoopsies. Shigure and Fraise were in alone in the living room. Isama's in the bath. Please leave me alone in the bath. Fraise, Japan is a tradition of spending time together. No. What does that mean? It means she's lying to you. I mean, granted, I guess it is a little more common, at least through anime, but doesn't mean I want it to be. Taking a bath together in order to deepen one's relationship with one another. And Fraise, you need to stand up for yourself. You need to be bold. You scrub the back of the person you love and respect. So you can go ahead and scrub Nisama's back. Is it really okay to do that? I mean, maybe. Even if Japan is culture of tradition like that, I can't do something that embarrassing. If someone is going to scrub his back, wouldn't it be best if you did it, Shigure-san? Oh. The reverse gaslighting. How about that? Me scrubbing Nisama. I'll leave that to you, Fraise. You love Nisama, do you not? In that case, to me, but I'm not qualified to do that. Is anyone qualified? There's no like classes or courses on how to scrub somebody's back. I don't think anyone is qualified. Also, I want to be fully honest here. Who needs someone to scrub someone's back? I know it's like a trope for like romance and whatever the heck. Who actually does that? Like, it's not that hard. Does anyone actually wash their back either? Like, don't you just run it over the water, you know? Maybe you'll get a little bit back there with this, you know, with the scrubby or something like that. Who needs like a true scrub? What are you doing that requires a scrub? You know, like I'm just thinking like a quick, you know, 1-2 up down with the soap, rinse it off. Like, what are you doing that makes your back so dirty? You know? I don't know. I get that it's a trope and it's more believable than the other side, you know, than scrubbing the front side, but like it's just so weird every time it shows up in an anime or something. I'm like, why are we doing this? This isn't even like close to efficiency. Anyway, rant over. I just wanted to talk about that. And I've always had an axe to grind with the back scrubbing trope. It's just so dumb. I hate it. Wash yourself. Scrub is good for exfoliating your skin, but who needs to exfoliate their back? I guess maybe. I don't know. I'm not an exfoliator. I mean, I don't know. If you need to exfoliate your back, then I suppose it would make it easier. I just feel like there are better ways. Maybe I'll have to start looking into health or skincare products, and I will fully come around to it. Also, hi team. Welcome. Welcome to... I don't know, man. I don't know. A good game, and that's where I'll leave it. We're about to get our back scrubbed, I guess. There are still many things that I need to learn. It's going to be a long time until I can do my job here perfectly. I don't know how I feel about this pushy stuff. I need to wait until Oni-san, Master recognizes me even more. Okay, so we're good. We're safe for today. We're safe, guys. We're gonna have a good time here. Fraise, love isn't something you just earn because you're able to do a job, you know. I mean, sometimes it is. Some people fall in love with coworkers because they just do a great job. You know? Ambition. Work ethic. You could 100% have somebody fall in love with you because you're doing a good job. Doesn't necessarily make it like requited or whatever. And sometimes, yeah, you could totally be like, I'm doing my job so well because I love you. You know? Could be that. I mean, this is a crazy way to take it, but I mean, there's a reason the secretary and the boss. Now, I know secretary and boss a lot of times is more power dynamic, but there are times when it's like a work ethic thing. I like how you're always there for me, you know? It's a thing. It's not always. You can't obviously solely rely on that, but it's definitely a start. Patter continues, I joined there, sus. Yeah, you definitely did join. Although I don't think anything's gonna happen, so I think they're just talking about it. There's that. Always wrapping the cat curls around her finger with her sweet whirl. Yeah, she is a master manipulator. You could 100%, and granted, whenever we go into these kinds of like character analyses or like politics or any kind of economic things in Nekopara, it's all a joke. Well, it's real. I like to overanalyze it and think about how it would work in real life, but it's all mostly a joke because like Nekopara doesn't Nekopara doesn't think about that when they're just making a cat girl dating sim. But it is fun to think about the world and the lore implications of all of this stuff and how characters are acting. But no, NecoWorks did not think about any of this. Maybe they considered it just to make sure they didn't come out outright horrible. But like, they don't. She's not a master manipulator. She might be, but that's not the point of the story. It's supposed to be wholesome. But yeah, no, Shigure is kind of insanely crazy good at manipulation. It's like although it's weird, it's like this is a crazy comparison, but kind of like Omega from the Bad Batch. I don't know if anyone here has ever watched the Bad Batch. If you haven't, you should watch it. It's awesome. But Omega is like incredibly good at getting people to do exactly what she wants, but it's not in a bad way. She's very good at manipulating people, but she's just so nice and kind and understanding and empathetic that no matter what she's talking about and talking to the person, she's so good at understanding them that the other people start to care about her and then they'll do what she wants. She doesn't realize that because she's such a good person. So I wonder if it's kind of like that, although Shigure does have a goal in mind, you know, of ending up with us. Her feelings are genuine and her, you know, her words are genuine. So I wonder if it's something like that where she's like, she is definitely manipulating the cat girls, but she doesn't necessarily, she kind of has a goal in mind where she's like, I'm gonna do this to get you in love with Nisama. But it's interesting, definitely interesting. Work and love have no relation to one another. All right, well, never mind. What do you mean? You didn't listen to my whole speech that no one cares about. I don't really understand what you're saying, Shigure-san. If you're not useful, then no one will need you. That means you won't be loved. Okay, well that's definitely not right. Fraise. Also, what happened to you? You didn't have that much trauma. What happened to you the 3 months before you showed up at Beignet-san's house? Being useful means being needed. In other words, that means love. I think she's close there. Being needed means love because somebody needs you. That means love, but that doesn't necessarily mean being useful. You could be needed and not necessarily be useful, but like, that's kind of rude to say. This gamer, she's aware of her actions. Yeah. Shigure reaches her hands out and places them on Fraise's cheeks. Then she firmly presses her lips against. Wait, what? She just straight up kissed her? What came out of nowhere? She just kissed her out of nowhere? I mean, I'll like full transparency. I saw this in the trailer. I didn't think it would come just like, there it is. What? Like I said, I'm here for this, but that was crazy. E2, okay. Hi, Maria, how are you doing? But also, wait, kissing isn't sus. Kissing isn't, I know you kissed someone before, Maria. You've kissed someone before. Kissing isn't sus, or you're sus. Ha. They're holding hands. Oh, they are holding hands. That is important. Okay. I take it back. I'm sorry for calling you out like that. I never would. Yes, they are holding hands. That is kind of messed up. I gotta blur the screen, guys. Or I gotta cover the screen. I'm so sorry. You guys aren't allowed to look at that. A soft sensation. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Also, we have ads starting soon. Rest in pieces. Their lips pressed tightly against each other. Why? I just can't believe that this is just happening. Also, they fixed what they did in volume 1 when it was just chocolate vanilla. They just made it ambiguous for the narrator instead of switching to first person to chocolate vanilla randomly. They just said, this is, I guess, the point of view of Kasho telling us the story. Why are we kissing? Oh. Their lips separate. What? Shigure? What? Do you see? It doesn't matter how skilled someone might be. There isn't something I would do. What? This isn't something I would do with just anyone. So wait, she wouldn't even do this with the other cat girls? I want to know where these feelings came from, because this was like instant. I knew that she kind of maybe had feelings, but like, that's crazy to just be like, what? Where were these feelings? Because she's been obsessed with us from the start, and then she's just like, also, I want to kiss you. Like, whoa. Also, the ads are starting soon, so I suppose I'll just, I gotta use the bathroom anyway. We'll take a little burb, stand up, look around, drink some water, and if you choose to stay, I hope you enjoy the ads. And on YouTube, take a little break. I'll be back in about 2.5 minutes. Okay. Burb. Okay, welcome back from ads and break time. Hope you had some good ads, or I hope you took a nice little break. We're gonna get back with this. Shigure just randomly kissed Fraise. I guess not randomly, but it definitely felt like, whoa. I thought this was gonna be like Act 2 or something. But they just said, nah, screw it. She's doing it right now. Fraise, I think of you as family. I love you, which is why I can do this. Okay? So I guess she would do it to the other cat girls. She would. She clearly means strangers. Oh, okay. I guess that's what, yeah. That's probably what you meant here. Interesting. But she hasn't. Unless she's been kissing all the other cat girls in private. What if she's secretly also dating the other cat girls and she's just never told us? It's been a big secret. Work and love have nothing to do with one another. Do you believe that now? Yeah, yes. I still don't quite understand it, but let's still put off the bath scene, right? Let's still put off the bath scrubbing. I can see that as one's values, I think. For now, that is enough. But that was my first time. Crazy, that was her first time. So interesting. Shigure got to kiss Fraise first. Interesting. Oh, it was for me as well. What? I guess no. Surely not. Okay, I guess it would be because she's been so obsessed with the Kasho. I mean, I'm even thinking like, I'm assuming her parents probably kissed her as a baby, you know? That probably doesn't count. I don't think that counts, right? Obviously not. Interesting though. Cool. So she has not been kissing any of the other cat girls. That is the first time. Crazy that she saved that for... Okay. What? It was your first time too, Shigure-san. Was it okay for you to give it to me? You may have been kissed by me, but Nisama will kiss you so much more. Please forget I just... Yeah, whoa. Stop. Alright, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. And I don't feel like uncomfortable, don't get me wrong. I just mean as like a writing thing or a story thing. It's kind of boring. It's weird to just have all the characters be like date, you know? Because it doesn't feel natural. Fraise clearly will eventually. You could tell by her personality and her feelings. She 100% would end up eventually dating Kasho. But it gets really dumb when all the other characters are just like, you should date him, you should date him, you should date him. It's like, dude, she will. Just give her like some time. Like personality wise, she'll figure it out. Story wise, they'll get there. I don't like that they keep saying, go do it now. It's like, come on, guys. Onisan will. I'm certain that Nisama will love you. He probably already does. Just, oh my gosh. And I don't mind having characters tell the character like, no, he loves you. But like, we haven't gotten to that point where Fraise should be like, I hope he likes me, or it's like, I wonder if he does, you know? Because they keep saying that he does. It's like, I don't know, they didn't give her a chance to formulate any of her own thoughts. I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, you could probably call it manipulative, but from NekoWorks' point of storytelling, she already has those feelings for him. It's just the other cat girls in Shigure are telling her instead of letting her figure it out herself. I don't know. A smile lingers on Shigure's face as she heads back to her bedroom, and behind her, Fraise whispers quietly enough that her words won't reach. What'd she say? I think that he will love you too, Shigure-san. Oof. Yay, guys. Well, I mean, it's confirmed. It's confirmed. I mean, we all knew, but it's confirmed. I'm sure it'll be fine. Guys. Cool. So she ended up not doing it. That makes me happy. After you think about long and hard about it, enthusiasm and spirit are good at the end too. All I feel are the enthusiasm and spirit. Good luck, Shigure. All right, back to work. A week later. Wow, they are jumping through this. There hasn't been any movement, so she is trying to force this. No movements, you say? Oh, I was wondering if Fraise was growing more familiar or not. Oh, really? Yeah, it's more like Fraise is the one leading the team when Kasho ain't around. Forgetting familiar, she's already vital, don't you think? Oh, I bet Azuki, dude, that would be a fun twist. Because Azuki has been the manager, totally. And she's been like secretly like been in charge of it. I'm just fully putting my own my head canon into Azuki's personal feelings, but I really feel like she wants to be the owner. She just doesn't know it yet. So I think that'd be fun if now that Fraise is doing a better job and she's running the shop, if Azuki would be like a little jealous, maybe? She'd be like, oh, come on. That was my job. You're stealing my job, you know? I don't think they're gonna do that, but that would be a fun thing. I'm not worried about that, but her relationship with Nisama. It's true, not much has changed in that regard. Their relationship hasn't gotten better or worse. Oh, now that you mention it. And so I arranged for Fraise and Nisama to be alone, just the two of them. What? So that's why you invited me and Nuts for a break. Oh. Catgirl can be a formal owner. I know, but it would be so cool if she could be. I know it's technically not legal, but it would make for a cool story if she could be the first ever Catgirl owner of a cafe. But then again, that's not what NecoWorks is trying to do with these games. So it's never gonna happen. But it would be cool. This is making me feel excited for some reason. What good is it if you feel excited, Nuts? We need Fraise to feel excited, right? I don't know if this will go the way you're planning though, Shigure. I think they're too, like, I don't know, they just don't really understand it yet. Fraise, give that a try. Yes, master. Like this? That's fine, you're doing well. Is this alright? Oh, so she's making stuff now. Yeah, I can see that my mentor taught you well. These macaroons could easily be sold in the shop. Really? I'm your master's apprentice after all. I won't flatter you or hold back to honest criticism when it comes to sweets. Your macaroons are made well, Fraise. Phew, thank goodness. Also, yeah, I don't know if Kasho could do that. He probably could. He would really like beat around the bush. He'd like shower her in compliments and then tell her what's wrong. Like he would do like not just like a compliment sandwich, but like a compliment like stack of pancakes. He would go all out. I don't think he could do it. Oh, thank goodness. Macaroons are really difficult sweets to make, aren't they? Yeah, it's tricky enough just to get their shapes right. I really want to make macaroons. They seem so much fun and so tasty. It's amazing you've learned this so quickly. You absorb things faster than I do. Oh no, it's because you're so good at teaching, Master. All I really did was show you how I do it a few times, though. What do you want, Shigure? Also, you're not a cat. You don't need to growl at me. What's the matter, Shigure? Aren't you still on a break? Oh yeah, take a look at this macaroon. Isn't it well made? Fraise made this. This isn't it. No, not at all. It needs to be more. Nisama, Fraise, why aren't you getting more nyan with one? You need to stop being in character, Shigure. You're on break. What do you mean, nyan? What are you talking about, Shigure? Maybe you need to rest a little longer. Shigure-san. Okay. Yeah. Is it me or is Chocolate just the loudest character? Like her voice is so louder than all the others. I'm talking from like an audio perspective. I mean, it makes sense character-wise that she's the loudest. Hold on, Chocolate. We don't have time for you to space out now. I know that, but master's levels are low. My master levels are low, so I'm short on stamina. Also, is it weird that Chocolate's the only one who talks in cat words? You know, like I know, stamina. I don't think anyone else really does it. I think they all say nya and gur and stuff like that. I feel like Chocolate's the only one who actually wonder if that's just a cat accent and the other girls have just learned how to speak it more fluently, maybe. Obviously they can't hold back their like instinctive nyas and stuff like that, but maybe they just learned to get past their accent. Interesting. Maybe the amount of time we get to see Master has gone down, and that one could also be a translation thing. There could also be, they're all saying that in Japanese, but I just don't know because I don't know Japanese. But at least in the translation here, I think she's the only one who really does that. The amount of time we get to see Master has gone down. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him in the break room recently. He's in the kitchen when you go there, though. Recently, he's been teaching Fraise how to make sweets whenever he's had any spare time. If Fraise can learn to make cakes, it'll be a big help to the shop, and Kasha will be able to rest a little. I think that's a good thing. Kasho-san hasn't taken any breaks recently, has he? It's bad to work too much. We already had this plot of working too much. So is this how they're gonna have the is this how they're gonna bring up, we need to get him to Hawaii so we can take a break? Feels like we haven't had much time with Master at all, Nya. It isn't your imagination. It makes you two want to say to him, make sure to spend some quality time with me too. I mean, probably intentional to make her the baby of the group. I guess it kind of makes sense. It definitely fits her personality the most. Don't get me wrong. It makes sense, but it's just interesting what that implies. That implies that if that is an accent, it means that all the other girls learned how to not use their accent, which is incredibly hard, especially if you think about Fraise. Well, no, not really. Well, no, it would be, because that means Fraise not only got over her fluency in French, but also her fluency in Japanese out of her cat accent. That's really cool. That makes Fraise incredibly smart. She might be one of the smartest cats just ever. Anime often picks one character to hide. Yeah, no, it makes sense why they wrote it right, for writing reasons why she does it. It's just what that implies, the implications of that. I can't speak today, man. That's so lewd of you, Meicha. What did she even say? Spend some quality time with me? That's not what I meant, you know. It's okay to be with it, meaning that I just want him to pay me attention, yeah. I mean, isn't this the struggle of all harems? Eventually it just literally gets to be too much, like physically, logistically. It's just too much. So it makes sense that they're at least addressing it. Like, how is this possible? Yoshi. You've been putting me and Fraise on the same shifts a lot recently, haven't you? So you noticed then. The reason is simple. Fraise is still new, so I wanted to make sure she can get used to working with you, Nisama. I see. Thanks to that, Fraise has already learned most of what we do in the kitchen. It feels like you'd be able to take care of things if I weren't around. No, there's no way. Just step in your shoes, Master. I can tell Shigure has some kind of ulterior motive, so he knows. But it hasn't caused any problems with work yet. He doesn't know because he doesn't pay attention to his cat girls, because there's too many. I shouldn't dig into this too much. You should. Kasha, whenever you need to dig, you don't. You need to dig. Hand this man a shovel. Hand him an excavator. He doesn't know. Shigure-san has changed my shifts and encouraged me to help out more. She's such a lovely person. Oh no, I haven't done anything out of the ordinary. She's just lovely, isn't she, Master? Oh, so are they both wingmanning for each other? Is that what we're doing? Double wing woman? Okay, this is new. They're both trying to get Kasho to fall in love with the other person at the same time, but I don't know if that's what okay. Well, of course, yeah. She is my little sister, so I've never thought about her as lovely before, but Looking at things objectively, oh no. She certainly has a beautiful figure, a wonderful demeanor, and she's also... I know that's not what he meant by this, but looking at things objectively literally means he's objectifying her. Objectifying her for a moment. Very, very poor wording on that. Very poor wording on that. Objectifying Shigure for a moment. She has certainly a beautiful figure. A wonderful demeanor. I wouldn't call it wonderful, but normally pretty good. And she's so good at her work. She could definitely be called a lovely woman. Though she gets a little strange when it comes to cat girls. When the two of you visited La Soleil's French store, I thought you must be lovers. I think a lot of people did. What? You got told that like 3 times in France. You saw us that way? Oh my. Do you remember, Master? I don't remember you saying that. I remember some random woman on the street saying that. When you went home after studying abroad in France for so long, how did you feel about Shigure-san? Why are they just so hard wing-womaning for each other? What? At that point, my brain was occupied by declaring that I was going to become a Western-style sweets maker and not to take over Japanese sweets shop to my dad. Yeah, actually, yeah. He wasn't really thinking about anyone. He was purely thinking about himself, because like that was the whole point. I don't blame Kasha for being confused. He's literally living with Shigure and her puppets. Yeah, he's been through a lot. I do remember being concerned about Shigure, of course. Yeah, I hadn't seen her in a while, and I remember thinking she had become rather ladylike. Well, Nii-sama thought of me that way. What is this? Of course he did. Women do mature more quickly after all. I actually don't think that. I feel like cat girls mature more quickly. Isn't that the whole point? I'm sure she will become a beautiful woman as Awayuki-sama. Ooh. Like Ka-sama? I certainly hope so. I certainly hope so. Mom mentioned? Her mother has said that Shigure looks a lot like she did when she was young. Well, that is usually how parents work. That usually is how parents work. You usually grow up to look a little bit like them. Their personalities seem to be quite different these days, but you take another look at Shigure. You gazed at me like that, Nii-sama. Oh, sorry. I avert my eyes and idly scratch my head. Fraise, please don't tease. I don't think she's teasing. Oh no, that wasn't my intention. Please forgive me. I've always seen her as my younger sister. If you ask me, I love her. Or if you ask me if I love her, I've done my best to not be conscious of her in that way. Kasho. You gotta be cautious, Kasho. God, I'm so smart. So smart, guys. Like, I've been trying to keep a lid on my feelings. She is my younger sister after all. Wait, so is this it? Wow, they are speeding through this. I really thought there would be more build-up. Granted, this is a pretty short game. I think it's what, like 3 gigs or something? I don't think this is like, it's not like a volume 5 where the volumes besides volume 0 are like big. Well, I mean, I don't know, like 12 hours, you know, as opposed to like the spin-off. So I think this might be a spin-off or a shorter one. So this must be, it is hurting it a little bit because they are just flying through the story here. They are flying through this. Shigure-sama has taken on difficult work for your sake, Master. She has been putting in exceptional amount of effort. Can you truly say that that's just an ordinary familial love? Fraise. Oh my god. What are you saying, Fraise? You're troubling me, Sama. It's fast paced, which is a shame. Yeah, I do wish they took some more time. My apologies. I was curious about Masters. No, Oni-san's feeling for you, Shigure-san. I'm also curious, but wait, what? Everyone's just curious. They're really just doing this right now. Some things are best left unasked. What you don't know can't hurt you. Ignorance is bliss. These are all time-honored proverbs, are they not, Fraise? And silence is golden. Very wise, Shigure-san. Kasha's like, how do I feel? Whoops, look at the time. We should be working. Yeah. You're right, Nisama. Understood, master. So that's how they prolong this. Classic anime. The sweets that master gave me are so wonderful. I can't bring myself to eat them, yeah. I get that. I want to eat and keep some forever. All right, well, it's nighttime now. In the evening, 3 days later. Okay, I actually don't mind the time jumps. I think that's fine. I just wish they made the scenes a little bit fluffier. The time jumps are fine. I don't really have an issue with that. I'm home. I have returned. Wait, I was out with Fraise. Welcome home, Nisama and Fraise. Oh, you are awake. Wait, did you just say I'm home? I have returned. Oh, I'm talking to Shigure. I'm like, wait, what do you mean? Oh, you're awake this late. You could have gone to bed. If you were working this late, Nisama, then there's no way I could go to bed before you. Also, I'm home. Didn't you just walk up the stairs? Aren't you always home? We had some discussions with an importer from Kyoto, so we just got back from traveling there. Oh, okay. I just need to stop talking and read the story. I get it. I understand. Things went really well, but I wasn't able to return home until late at night. Where are the cat girls? Doesn't mention Fraise isn't a cat girl. No. While I wish you could tell that you were... Well, I wish I could tell you they're awake. It would cause problems tomorrow at work if they were. So I put them all to bed. Why not Fraise? Oh, you kept Fraise awake. You told her to stay awake with you. Oh my god. Thank you, Shigure. You're very welcome. You said you were going to have dinner there, so I thought that you would end up staying the night. We were barely able to make it to the last train. Who's we? Oh, because Fraise was with you. Duh. Remember, Fraise was with you. Why did you take Fraise with you? Maybe just to see more of the town? Oh? Did Fraise want to spend the night? That was like a grumpy. That was like a grumpy Fraise. I guess she's sold on her feelings now. That's probably more of like a confused feelings, conflicted things. No, that's right. This is for you, Shigure. What is it? Ooh, a fan. No, she doesn't need more oh ho ho. I don't think we've heard an oh ho ho in this game yet, though. But she definitely doesn't need something to accentuate her oh ho ho's. It's nothing impressive, but it's a souvenir, a fan. Is it for the cat girls? No. Yeah, it's for all 6 of them to share. They won't fight. You could give it to one of them, but this is for you, Shigure. It should go well through kimono, right? Has she worn... That was loud. Has she even worn a kimono yet? I don't even think we've seen her in her kimono yet. Because she started off in her cat outfit. Then maybe there was a scene after work. I don't remember her, though, wearing the kimono. Not in this game. Wow. Surprise. They don't have her in a kimono. Which I don't mind. I like these new outfits, but I just, you know, she's only kimono. Probably reference to 4, could be, yeah. Or all the other games where she only wears kimonos. It might have been, though, because that's what she's supposed to wear at the Minaduki mansion. You know, she's just always supposed to wear one there, but now that she doesn't have to wear them anymore. Not to say that she doesn't like wearing them, I'm sure she does. But she's probably a little bit of familial pressure to wear one all the time, and now she doesn't feel like she has to. Interesting. Thank you so much, Nisama. I'll treasure this. It isn't a luxury item or anything, but it's something that you selected for me, Nisama. Compared to how much I value that. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm sorry. A big burp there. It's compared to its... Or
its monetary cost is a mere trifle. It will be my treasure for the rest of my life. In order to preserve it forever, I should put it in a vault. No, perhaps I could create a showroom for it. Just use it. If possible, I'd like you to use it normally. I understand. Shigure stares at the fan with rapt attention for a while then. Nii-sama, did Fraise say something to you? What? Why would you? Oh, no, well, it was just my gratitude to you for all you do for me. Is that so? Now then, I'm gonna take a bath. No. Stop it. Stop making me do this. Of course, it's ready for you, Nii-sama. Well, Hugh, you're as sharp as ever. Okay. Oh, so Fraise did tell her. Okay. Tell him. Fraise? Yes, Shigure-san. I set it up so that you went out with Nii-sama, just the two of you. And yet you chose a souvenir for me. Dude, I think you guys are in love. I think it's you guys that are in love with each other. Nii-san spoke about you the entire time, Shigure-san. Of course he'll still kept his mind on work during the negotiations. What? The negotiations were short. I'm sorry, that was a bad reference. Interesting. Why is she talking about Shigure-san? He is Nii-sama after all. I don't know. He doesn't talk about you all the time. He loves you. He genuinely does, but I don't know if he's talk about you all the time. As shrewd as you are, you probably saw through my plan, didn't you? I figured that you would do something like that, since it was like you, Shigure-san. Dude, if we're going this fast through the story, how short is Hawaii gonna be? Is Hawaii gonna be like 2 days? It's gonna be just like Volume 4, where we actually, I don't know why I thought we spent so much longer. Volume 4, you only spend 2 days in France. It's crazy. I guess we'll see here. Despite that, you let him talk about me the entire trip. How does it feel to have Oni-san be conscious of you? Well, it was surprising and it made me happy. But it's okay for me to be happy about it. It's troubling. You're not being honest with yourself, Shigure-san. Phew. I'm not saying that I was underestimating you because you're a cat girl, but you are much more thoughtful than a cat girl than I realized. Yeah, Fraise is like a different. Well, I mean, she is literally a different breed. She's a chinchilla apparently, which I don't see chinchilla in Fraise at all, but apparently she's a chinchilla. I don't know if they really thought about the breeds when they created these, but they do technically all have breeds. But anyway, that's not what I meant. She is like on a different level of like intelligence. Fraise like is uber smart compared to any other cat girl we've ever met. I surrender. So, can you please tell me, Fraise, why are you trying to make Nii-sama conscious of me? I'm not aiming at my activities at Oni-san. I'm aiming them at you, Shigure-san. Wait. So Fraise is just, is this really gonna be, they're just not gonna end up with Kasho? That would be a twist. It would be a twist. At me, does it look like I'm in an impasse where I can neither take a step forward or nor back? Oh no, you're not hiding your feelings, are you, Shigure-san? I have told him that I love him over and over, directly and succinctly. Well, not necessarily. All you've said is that I love you. I mean, with someone as imperceptive as Kasho, you have to be like stupidly serious. You have to be like, I am in love with you. I want to marry you. You have to be like stupid, like even just saying something, I love you, I want to be with you forever. He won't get that. He'll be like, yeah, I want to do that with my sister too, you know? That's what Kasho, you have to be insanely specific with him. And I mean, at least on screen, I'm sure she's probably had some off-screen stuff, but I don't know if she's been that, because like he'll be like, well, if that must be one of her jokes, that's when she has to say, I'm not joking. She's never said that. She's never confirmed that. So Kasho thinks that she's just joking. He should be smart enough to figure it out, but he's not. He's not. But you still haven't taken a step forward. Well, I also love Onisan. Okay. So here we are. Here we are. Okay, we're both in love with him now. Okay. I thought so. In that case. Oh, are they both gonna go rub his back now? But you definitely fell in love with him before I did, Shigure-san. That's well. And the person that Onisan should care about the most is... Which is why I just absolutely cannot take part before you do. Just Fraise knows that I'm dating the other 6 too. But that is kind of sweet. That is kind of crazy. So Fraise figured out her feelings and realized that she's not going to do it until Shigure confronts her feelings. Pretty cool, dude. Fraise's a different, she's a different breed. I'm gonna keep saying it. I know the joke doesn't really work, but it's fine. She's a different breed. She's crazy. I like it. This is why Fraise is my favorite character. She's so cool. Before I do, there's no before or after anything for me, you know. You're just trying not to think about it, aren't you? Or perhaps you're just refusing to say it out loud. Wait, why did I give Fraise that voice? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm giving Fraise more of a Shigure voice. Not that my voices sound different. They're all basically the same. You need to tell him how you feel first, Shigure-san. Even if it's just a single word. You can't be serious. I know what you're thinking. I know that you're thinking of me, Shigure-san, and I am grateful for that, but... Shigure-san, if you're not part of this happy family, then I don't want to be a part of it either. Aw, man. I want to know why Fraise... I mean, you don't really need to have a reason why you care about someone so much, but like, she's clearly been in love with like Kasho for literally forever, and she only met Shigure for like 2 days, and then now about a month. So I guess that's probably enough time to like fully latch on, especially, excuse me, if they have been a little bit outcast since Kasho's been focusing on the other 6 girls. Maybe they just bonded over feeling a little left out. Fraise wasn't raised by his wealthy, gently Kremen. Perhaps she's impaired by the intelligence of the other 6. Oh man, it could be. But her other cat girls are still pretty smart though. I don't know. Interesting. Yeah, maybe Shigure just makes all the cat girls dumb. I was wondering what you were going to say, but although I do want to point out that at least in Japan, I think the rate of passing is like 1 in 10 for the Bell exam, and even with like all of Shigure's cat girls passed it. Chocolate and Vanilla passed on the first try, trained by Shigure. It is a lot harder in France though, and Fraise did pass it. I don't know if she passed it on her first try, but she did pass it, so they are still incredibly good. So there is that. I'm already with Nisama's family. I'm already happy enough just being by his side. Didn't bring out their full potential. I see what you're saying. Makes sense. Even when Nissan is surrounded by the cat girls, and you're in your room all alone. In this country, siblings are not allowed to have children together, but humans and cat girls cannot have children either. In this country? Wait. What do you imply? Are you implying other countries allow it? Wait, what? What other countries allow it, Fraise? What? Does France allow it? Huh? What do you mean in this country? God, do I really look this up? I don't really want to look this up. Oh man. Yeah, I was gonna say, what does she mean? Oh man, this is a wipe my history after. Yeah, no society. Have no laws. Okay, so there are a couple. What? Okay, there 100%. Yeah, there are some. Interesting. Some countries just don't have laws, so it's not necessarily illegal
because there's no laws prohibiting it. But most people don't do that. It's still like not, but there are some countries where it's like sort of allowed, but only in very specific cases. Or distant related. Yeah, no, I'm just assuming nuclear here. Yeah, it's still definitely looked down upon. I don't think there's any culture that really like says go for it. Like all of these countries, it really looks like they're more like these laws are for niche cases. So I would say it's probably still not allowed, but or at least it's not. There's no country that says like it's perfect in culture or whatever. All these laws seem to be very niche cases, or there's just no law, but it's looked down upon or whatever. Interesting. I guess there's some validity to that, but that's still funny. In this country, I'm like, So it isn't strange that even though you're similar in that way, you're restraining yourself while you encourage the cat girls. More like, yeah, it's not really worth jailing. You truly are a shrewd cat girl, Fraise. So shrewd that you almost don't seem like a cat girl after all. That's not true. Oh, nyat, guys. Nyat. She slipped back into her accent. It's gotta be an accent, right? That's gotta be what it is. There's no denying it. It was unfair for me to try to give you a push, Fraise. Well, I have not been able to take a step forward myself. Who would have thought Fraise is the one that finally... Because, I mean, that's what Shigere's been doing to quell her feelings for Kasho, that she just keeps pushing the other girls so she could vicariously date through them. So it's not what I thought in Volume and Extra, where... she was like, I'll do it and then I will be able to. It's more, since I can't, I'll make them do it so I feel better. So, interesting. To be honest, when I saw the cat girls that I had raised with such care becoming so close to Nisama, I might have been living vicariously through... I wrote the game. I wrote the entire series, guys. I wrote the series. I'm telling you, I'm so good at this. When I saw the cat girls, I might have been living vicariously through them. Shigure-san, you're in a different position than the cat girls are. It makes sense that you would be hesitant, but... Right, you are saying that if I don't move forward, then my beloved cat girl won't be able to confess her feelings. For the sake of my cat girl, I must do this. I still think it's a bit too soon, though. Yeah, we still haven't gone to Hawaii yet. We need to wait. Chances it's going to be insignificant, numbers are slim. Yeah, I still think it's a bit too soon though. We gotta go to Hawaii first. Cat girls grow up far more quickly than humans. So you were planning on confessing to him at some point? Well, I did have a plan to possibly... I wanted to increase my chances by growing into the kind of woman Nisama would prefer. What, like becoming a cat girl? Growing ears and a tail? I kept thinking just a few more years. Do you know what Oni-san likes in a woman? Men always go after which reminds them of their mother? I mean, speak for yourself. There's plenty of men out there who hate their moms. I don't think that's a shut case. I see. Oh, my mother doesn't really know much about our business. Father truly loves her. Nisama greatly resembles our father, his tenacity, his sincerity, and how deep his love goes. Have we seen that? I guess he does. They did imply that he does actually love everyone. He's just strict. So, my conclusion is that Nisama is likely longing for a woman who's like our mother, accepting, warm, and kind. Alright, that applies to way more people than your mom. Accepting, warm, and kind, that's just like average people. Unfortunately, I think that I'm still lacking. What do you mean? Shiga would choose to live as cat girl. Oh, she absolutely would. She absolutely would love to be a cat girl.
I don't mean that by the size of my breast. I mean, it was only a matter of time before someone brings up boobs. Unfortunately, here we go. I wouldn't make that mistake. Accepting, warm, kind. I actually feel like that's how the other cackles are treated by Oni-san. Yeah, he's the mom. Kasho is actually the mom. And Azuki's the dad. That's what I say. It might be true. No, I don't think I have a one-sided relationship just because we're family, but... Like Awayuki-sama, I see. Ni-sama should be getting out of the bath soon. Hey, at least we didn't go wash his back this time. Let's go, Fraise. What? Oh, they're doing it right now? They're doing it right now? No. No, they're not doing it right now. They're doing it before we go to Hawaii? No. I can't believe that. They're not. No, it's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. They can't do it until they get to Hawaii at least, right? Otherwise, why go to Hawaii? Let's go to, or if I say something first, that's all you need, right? In that case, let's go together. Please watch as I definitively tell him how I feel, taking a step forward, or step and moving forward. After I do, you're going to tell him how you feel, Fraise, okay? Together? Oh. That's new. This is the first time where two girls do it at the same time. Now, I think it's cool for them, but I also think it's a little bit weak writing, because they're like, well, I just do it at the same time. They worked it in pretty well, though, if this is actually what's going to happen. They worked it in pretty well, them doing it at the same time. It makes sense. I'm still a little disappointed, but at least it makes sense. Are you against the idea of doing it with me? No, actually, that makes me feel relieved. Because I know that you're honestly supporting me, Shigure-san. She reaches out her hand, and Fraise takes it firmly in her own. No, they haven't been married yet. Nighttime. Oh, they're just gonna come to his bedroom. Shigen and Fraise come to my room. Is it really gonna happen? No. They're really gonna do this now before we even have like the main plot of the game? What? He's gonna shoot them down, right? Or maybe something's gonna happen, like there's gonna be like a fire alarm or something like that and they have to leave? It's gotta be something, right? I apologizing for barging in late at night, Ni-sama. Pardon us, Oni-san. Oh, they look cute though. They look so cute. Look at them. I love Fraise. She's so pretty. What's going on? There's something you need to know. Oh, but it's late at night on sudden. I'm not mentally prepared. Too bad. You locked yourself in. It's all right. I'll be sure to listen. Dude, my heart is pumping though. My heart is beating really fast. I am getting into this. I am pumped for her. There's something you need to know, Ni-sama. Oh my god, dude. There's no way. Something you need to know. And Fraise will tell you. Come on, Shigure. Come on. But you promised you'd tell him first, Shigure-san. That is true. We had discussed this, and there's something I need to tell you first, before Fraise speaks. Oh my god, here it is. Okay, feels a little complicated situation. Take a deep breath, guys. I never thought that we would be starting this conversation this way. Yeah, I didn't either. Ni-sama, there's something I absolutely must tell you. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, here we go. I'm listening. Oh my god, dude, my heart is beating out of my chest right now. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm there right now. Oh my god. These games, I don't know. I mean, I get really into games nowadays. Any kind of story. It could be the worst story in the world and I still feel like I'm right there. My heart is leaping out of my chest right now. Oh my gosh. It feels like I'm gazing into your eyes is enough to fulfill me. Tell me. Oh my god. Let it end. Give me release, Shigure. Oh my god. Let me relieve my feelings. I can't. This is too much. I'm gonna die. Shigure-san. Please just... No. Shigure, please. I'm gonna die if you don't tell me. I'm gonna have an actual panic attack if you don't tell me. Oh, man. If I don't come out and say this, it'll make things difficult for my beloved attack girl. Won't it? Tell me! Please! Stop! My heart! Oh, of course the ads are starting, dude. Please listen. Okay. Nisama, I love you. Okay. I mean, that's not enough. She needs to do more. But, oh, that feels good. All right, continue. You always do say that. I care for you too, as much as my beloved younger sister. Bliss. Shigure, no. Yeah, look at Fraise. She's like, I hate you. You idiot. I'm feeling incredibly cold gaze. Yeah, do it. Oh, Nisama, please listen a bit longer. Nisama, I don't just mean as a sibling. Gulp, please. And not just in a familial way. Shigure. Nisama, I am in love with you. Oh, they did it. They did it. I wish to become one of your cat panions, Nisama. Oh my god, she did it. I mean, I don't know why she said cat panions, but she did it. Oh my god. Oh. I feel so much less nervous now. Also, the ads have started. I'm just gonna yap for about 2.5 minutes while the ads go. I need to recover. Oh, I need to recover. That was so tough. Tough in a good way. Like, God, I don't know. I've never felt that much nervousness in any of these games before. Why was it for Shigure? Why was it for Shigure? And all the other girls, I was like, yay, they're finally dating. But this one was like, I'm gonna die if she doesn't confess right now. Enjoy your ads. Enjoy your break. I will be back. I will be yapping for the next 2.5 minutes. I think that's how long my ad breaks are. If you're on YouTube, welcome to the Yap Sesh, where mostly at this point, I'm just gonna be... That was crazy. Oh, my heart, dude. Oh, that was so intense. Like, I have not felt that intensity from a confession in any kind of story in a long time. I think the last time I felt that was in probably My Senpai is Annoying. Probably was Sakura and Kazuma. If you haven't seen My Senpai is Annoying, it's so good. It's probably like my top 3 favorite anime of all time. There's nothing special about it. It's just like a workplace rom-com, but I just love how the characters are written. They're just really fun. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's just so beautiful. But when Sakura and Kazuma are sort of confessing, you know, your rom-com confession, so it's not a real confession, but it's as close as you're gonna get. I remember jumping out of my chair and just falling on the ground when they finally pseudo confessed. I was like, let's go. But yeah, since then, oh, that just feels nice. It feels nice. I think maybe because it's just been building up. And I mean, they did do a big build up about how I don't know, that conversation before and like the lonely sleeping with Fraise, that really did build up and made me see her backstory in a whole different light. Because like before you're like, oh, it's just the classic overbearing little sister character, you know, who just loves her, but nothing's ever going to come out of it. But then to hear how she realizes that what she's been doing, it's like a coping mechanism that only sort of works, but actually makes her feelings worse, because now it means she spends even less time with him because he's dating all the other girls. So they honestly, out of all the characters, they kind of did her the best for confession. Like that was a great confession. really changed the way I looked at Shigure. I mean, she's still insane, and we still have to hear Kasho's response, because there is still a chance that he just doesn't get it. There's still a chance he just doesn't get it. But yeah, oh man, that was good. Welcome back from ads, everyone. I'm just more like recouping my feelings, and I've realized that this was definitely the best confession. I guess we still have to see Fraise, but I highly doubt Shigure's gonna get topped from that confession, because that was crazy good. All the like the little details makes you relook at how Shigure was from like her first introduction and the pain she's been feeling to just now finally be lifted off. But we're gonna see what happens when Kasho responds here, because this is the first time she's just been flat out, I want to be one of your cat panions. Also, cat panions, hilarious to actually say that, not as a cat. But honestly, for Kasho, that's probably the most blunt way you could say it. You probably couldn't say it any more bluntly, because like, he could say, I want to be your lover. I don't think he would have got it, but he knows cat panions. He knows the difference. So honestly, as cringy and weird as that is, I think that's probably, she did that the best and most blunt way she could. All right, well, now that we've recovered, oh god, let's see how Kasho responds. Let me take a sip of my coffee, dude. All right, well, now I'm getting nervous to see how Kasho, I just gotta go before it hits me again. My cat panion? Are you saying that I can't be your cat panion? Oh my god. Well, of course not. No, wait. Hold out hope. He's gonna say, you're not a cat. You're not a cat. Hope, copium. What? You're not a cat girl after all, Shigure. Let's go. That does mean he could still be a companion. Also, why is Fraise still looking smug? Maybe she didn't want the catpanion word. She's like, come on, man. But the words you spoke to me, Shigure, I understand that you meant them differently from how I thought. Oh my god. Oh, come on, please. Let me feel some kind of relief from this giant lump in my heart. Oni-sama. So I've misunderstood this whole time then. Maybe you restrained yourself this whole time, Shigure. Oh my god. Oh no, I also couldn't take the first step. I was just happy to be by your side, Nisama. Thank you. You've always thought of me first, Shigure. Yet I was just thinking of myself. I was unable to perceive your true feelings despite how many times you've helped out. No, despite you saying it to me over and over, I never tried to understand your words in any way, but through my own values. I mean, yeah, he did do that. He never really thought about, why does she keep saying that to me? He kept just telling himself, yeah, it's just because she's my sister. The level of denial he was in for the past 7 games is crazy. Maybe 6, just 6. Catboys doesn't count because it's not part of this canon. It does count as an Echo game, but Kasha wasn't in it. What you did was correct, Nisama. It's just not normal, I'm sure of it. It's definitely not normal. I did understand, but I always just thought of you as my little sister, Shigure, which is why. Because she is! Which is why... To be honest, it's difficult to suddenly change how I think of you. That's true. It's so sudden. I got carried away all on my own. But... Is that how you truly feel, Oni-san? Yeah, I need some time to think this through. Yeah, I'm glad that Shigure's finally said this, but I totally get it, and honestly would prefer it if Kasha says, I need some time to think about this. I do think he does. I think he's obviously, I mean, for writing reasons, he's gonna end up. This is how it's gonna work, but I would make sense if it took him some time. Because he definitely has those feelings, but it would be crazy for him to just flip a switch and be like, yes! I mean, we'll find out here. What? I have no reason to lie. Family is the most important thing to you, right, Oni-san? Of course. And amongst your family, Shigere's son is special, even more than your companions. Isn't your relationship closer than a lot? What? Closer than that of a lover? Closer than lover? What? He's like, I need to think about that one. I don't know about that one. It's true that there will likely never be anyone who thinks about me more than Shigure. In that case, well, I feel like Chocola, but hers is much more on a simple level. But she definitely thinks a lot about Kasho. Definitely on a different level than Shigure, but if we're talking just about sheer amount, probably Chocola could at least hold Shigure to her own. In that case, shouldn't you love her in the same way that you love the other companions? Well, wow. Fraise. Pulling out the facts and logic moment. Nisama, I'm proud to be your younger sister. I have always wished for you to love me as your younger sister. I think it's wonderful that you love all of your companions equally. Well, definitely not currently equal. We've been ignoring them for the past month, but it's fine. Which is equal. We've been ignoring all of them equally. Oh man. Which is why I don't want you to say that to Shigure-san alone. I don't want you to say that Shigure-san alone is different from the rest of your family. Please be a family where everyone loves each one another. Are you okay with that? Do you see anything wrong with it? Apparently not. Shigure, are you really okay with a brother who's as slow as on the uptake as me? She has been for 6 full games. And an anime spin-off in a separate dimension. There's no one else I would even look at besides you, Nisama. I have to wonder about that, but I'm happy to hear it. I'm happy to hear it. Really? Yeah, I tried not to think about it the whole time because you're my little sister, but as a member of the opposite sex, there's no way I wouldn't be happy to hear a lovely young lady like you say that you love me. Oh man, Kasho, he has some crazy lines sometimes. Hello, Blazer. Welcome in. You've joined at an incredible time. How are you? I'm having a panic attack. Well, my panic attack has been soothed. We're playing Nekopara after, and it's the confession scene. It's the confession scene. Don't worry about who it is, but it was very, very, very well written and wholesome and cute. Not funny though. It can't be. Nisama, he's happy. I said I love him. Of course I'd be happy. Lovely. Oh, I feel faint. Oh no, it's too much. Too soon to cry. She's crying. Oh, poor Shigude. Yuri crying indeed. Oh, that lined up so perfectly. Oh, that's funny. Anime was not romance, more like adventure slice of life. Which one? Oh, this, yeah, no, yeah, the Nekopara anime was definitely more slice of life than romance. Which I think it's fine. I like Kakao. It wasn't better than the games, but it was a nice direction to take it in. Because obviously, you probably could not have made an anime based off this games. Maybe you could have, but I don't think it would have been worth it. The Hiyori crying was perfect. Whoa! Oh. Probably should have done that myself. Well, thank you, Blaze, for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. I don't know why my alert didn't go through, but I still appreciate it. Thank you for gifting a sub to my alt account. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Blaze. That's so nice of you. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. I don't know why my alert didn't come through though. That's annoying. I'll have to fix that later. Oh, My alert didn't go through. I'm sad. Killing it. Thank you. No, you're killing it. No, you're breathtaking. How about that? I really appreciate that. Shigure, don't cry. More Hiyori crying voice. Thank you, thank you. Nisama, Nisama, Nis. I don't need to say this a billion times, right? You guys get it. This isn't a dream, right? Happiness, please don't disappear. I mean, he hasn't said yes yet. He's just said, like, I'm happy for you. It's probably as close as we're gonna get to an okay. It's not a dream, and I'm not gonna disappear. Now it's your turn, Fraise. Now it's your turn. Fraise, where are you going? Oh, you little Fraise played Shigure. There's no way. It can't be that you're not trying to flee, are you? No, I just didn't want to intrude. I have so many feelings that have built up, Shigure-san, but I believe that no matter what the differences there might be between you and me, the strength of your feelings for Nisama wouldn't change. I think she's just like, actually, I think it would be weird if I also confessed right after. So she's probably just like, I'm gonna give you guys like a day. Or Fraise could have just been playing her this whole time just to get Shigure to confess. I mean, of course they haven't. And this time it's your turn. Okay, I was gonna say. I understand. I can't believe they're just running back, like back-to-back confession in the same scene. Like I said, I think it fits and they wrote it into the story really naturally, but that's crazy. They're just like, double confession, let's go. That's so good. Even though I feel that the order we're doing this in is correct, I somehow regret not going first. Yeah, 'cause it's not gonna. All my energy has been zapped out of me with Shigure's confession. That was so intense, dude. That was so emotional. I don't have any emotion to give to Fraise. Bro, why would they do that to me? Fraise is my favorite character in the entire franchise, and they zapped out all of my energy, so now I can't even feel anything with Fraise's. I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm so mad that you took away my favorite character's biggest moment for Shigure of all characters. I hate you, NecoWorks. No, it's so over. I also regret you not going first, Fraise. I truly do. Man. If I made it difficult to speak, then I apologize. I couldn't help but be overwhelmed by emotion. Me too! Now I have no emotion left. Thank you for the hydration, Blazer. Ooh, and a stretch. Little stretch break. Stretch break. Yeah! More Hiyori crying. I felt good. Thank you for the redeems, everybody. I appreciate it. Let's keep going. Wow, that was gross. I'm sorry. Excuse me. You have something important you want to say too, right, Fraise? Yes. Then I'd like to hear it. I do think of you as family after all. You're so kind, Oni-san. You haven't really changed at all from back then. All right, let's see if they can pull me back in. I really hope they did. I hope they didn't just ruin Fraise's confession by doing these at the same time. That's not even something I thought about. I really didn't expect Shigure's to have that much emotion behind it and that much, like, because you have to think about the implications, because like as she confessing, and like this game makes you look back at Shigure on a whole different light, because you're like, it's not just she's been trying to ship us with all her cat girls. It's like it has, but she's been doing it because that's her own, that was her only way of getting closer to me. And then that did make her more lonely, because now I spend more time with them and her, and it makes her more painful. And it's just like, man, all of that coming together, you're like, whoa. And so now I'm like, well, how do you top that with Fraise? Someone who, I mean, her life was affected by Kasho from very, very like from the beginning. But like, I don't know how you top that now, and I'm mad. I'm mad. You took that away from Fraise. I want to truly become part of your family. And it was only for a short while. Ever since I called you Oni-san when I was little, I've always wanted to become a part of your real family with you. Which is why I was jealous of Shigure-chan. Jealous? I never felt any jealousy coming from Fraise. That doesn't feel right at all. I guess maybe it could be very, very slight, like just I want what she wants, you know? Not like I'm mad at her kind of jealousy. Interesting. Hello, Milty. Welcome in. You've joined at the right time. We're in the confession scene. Oni-san, would you please love me as a member of your family? Yes. You have to be more blunt, remember? I could reply with we're already family, but probably wouldn't be enough response for Fraise's feelings. So instead I kissed her. That would be pretty cool if you did. I think that it would be wonderful if a lovely cat girl like you, Fraise, became one of my cat companions. He just keeps adding more to his collection. Let's go. I never thought that my chest would feel so warm, dude. Mine was too. My heart is beating so fast. I know, she's just like me. I hate it here. I can't believe Shigure stole the limelight from Fraise. I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad about how well that was done. I'm so mad. I'm mad. Mine is as well, Fraise. Shut up, Shigure. I'm mad at you now. Shigure-san. The two of us have become companions, haven't we? Wait, what? When did that? Oh, so they just... Okay. I thought we were going to receive his love as his younger sister, Shigure-san. If Nisama says that he loves cat girls, then I'll try to become a cat girl. Oh? She goes to like genetically modify herself. I'm like, no, Shigure, it's fine. It isn't that I love them because they're cat girls. I mean, name one human you've ever dated. Shigure doesn't count, Kasho. I'm just saying. Name a single human girl or guy, human guy. I mean, there's only one other guy in the world, two other guys in the world, but name one human that you've dated. I'm just saying, I think you like cat girls because they're cat girls. And that's fine. That's fine. Shigure doesn't count because we just did this, okay? Sure, Shigure doesn't count. She's the first. Probably only, let's be honest here. I want to respond with your feelings with all that I have. Didn't he try and Shigure sabotaged him? Maybe. I don't remember that happening. I mean, it could very well happen. I only played Volume 4. I played Extra. I played all the games, but I'm talking about recently that are fresh in my mind. Volume 1 and the start of Volume 2. So I don't know. It could have happened. Big daughter material. You don't know. He doesn't know. Guys, Milty doesn't know. I remember there was something like that. Okay. I trust you. I trust you. You seem to be very knowledgeable about the game. I trust your opinion. Opinion? Your knowledge. And yet, is this gonna work out? You're both so amazing. Will I be able to make you both happy? I mean, you'll be able to make the other 6 happy. What's 2 more? Am I right, bro? The poor man. The poor man. I'm just happy to be with you, Nisama. The way she's smiling though. Who, Shigure or Fraise? Because wait till you find out who Shigure is. No, I'm kidding. Are you really okay with that? I will decide what makes me happy. Right, sorry. I have no intention of forcing things on you. Forcing things? They confessed to you. They confessed to you, Kasho. You're not forcing them. They're asking. Right now I'm happy. Because you, someone I've always loved, chose me to be your companion. That is why, instead of going back to France with Patissier, I stayed here, you know. Oh. You stayed here because you wanted to be... I thought you stayed here because Beignet told you to stay here. She's like, you're staying here. I'm done. The 2 of you are amazingly strong. I Asking for the thing you truly want. It seems simple, but it's surprisingly difficult. In all honesty, I think Shigure's was a little bit more difficult than Fraise's. Just putting that out there. I don't want to discredit Fraise. She's my favorite girl. But I feel like Shigure took a lot more willpower than Fraise. Well, I still on the side of Shigure being a gremlin because she pushed the cackerels into him so he couldn't date regular women. I guess it could be, yeah. She definitely is. She definitely had a lot of bad ideas, but it looks like she realized that was not the way to deal with it. But we're already locked in, so I don't care. Yes, so we've made our request, Nisama. Oh, so we haven't responded yet. Let's see. Will you give us your response, Onisan? I will, by kissing you both. That's probably what he's gonna do. Of course, as my little sister, as my cat companion, and as my family. I promise to love you both forever. Oh my god, he called her my little sister. Roasted. I'm assuming he means like that's his exception. Or that's his accepting words. Definitely, honestly, Kasho, you need to be a little more blunt. In that case, there's no need to focus for us to restrain ourselves anymore. Uh-oh. Run away, Kasho. They're not restraining themselves. Run away. She doesn't do anything outrageous, like isolating him from other women to keep him for himself. Whoops. Actually, no, he did. She never really like restrained him. She only like got him to be in love with the cat girls. But besides that, she let him do whatever he wants. Like he went to France, he came back, he ran away from home and started his own business, so. Shigure and Fraise move their lips towards mine. Oh, are we just going in? Oh, sleepies. I don't like the split screen. I don't know why. Did they get rid of Kasho's giant pecs that I had to cover the screen? No. No, it's so over. Why not bring them back? Bring back Kasho's giant boobs so I have to cover the screen. Please calm down, Shigure-san. Oh, you're right. Dear me, I got too excited. Shigure has been this way ever since she was little. When she goes crazy for something, the rest of the world disappears. I only go crazy for you and cat girls, Nisama. Normally, I'm so reserved that it's almost problematic. I think it's problematic when you're not reserved. Haha. Haha. I hate it here. Shigure, who's reserved, and it's Shigure who's so reserved it's problematic. I don't think I'll ever see her like that. Yeah. This is like a dream, Nisama. I've always loved you, and now to have this kind of relationship with you. You always told me that you loved me, but did you mean lovers right from the beginning? Yes, Kasho. Yes. She did. Of course. Although, to be completely honest, I can't imagine I thought that way when I was very... Yeah, that's true. I can believe that. There probably was a moment when she was like, oh, like that. Yeah, I'm sure it wasn't the whole time. That's not really how it works, but definitely for a long time. That makes sense. When did you start wanting a relationship to be like that? Fraise is just sitting here like, I guess. Dude, that's the only thing I don't really like about doing both relationships at the same time. I think they wrote it naturally. It fits, it makes sense, but this execution is just pulling the spotlight away. You have to focus on one. And unfortunately, because Fraise is new and not nearly as important to the story, they're going to focus on Shigure. So like, yes, Fraise might get her speech right after this, but like it's going to be taken away. I don't like it. That's him. No. It's fine, I swear. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I really wish they had separated them. You know? But I don't even mind if you separate them and charge a little bit more, because the game was only, I think it's only $11, but it's on sale for 10, I think. Or 9. No, it's $10, but it's on sale for 9. So like, they could have charged, they just extend it, make it like a $20 visual novel. I don't care. I would have played it. I would have loved it. You know, but now we're cramming in Fraise and Shigure at the same time.
And I don't know if I like the execution. It's still cute, and I still like it. But I'm like, I wanted more time with Fraise. You know? I mean, we'll see. We'll see. It hasn't ended yet. Maybe Fraise will absolutely kill it in the end, but... Or maybe we'll have some alone time separately on Hawaii to really build that out, but... By the time I was old enough to take care of myself, I decided that I would become your wife, Nisama. Oh. That was early. It's like, whoa. But it took a bit of time until I understood that we were siblings. Oh, she just didn't know? I guess it could be like, I don't know. I mean, that's kind of been a thing though, where like kids, they just don't understand the concept of like what's possible and what's not. I mean, you've seen like kids who are like, I have a crush on like, you know, Ryan Reynolds, you know, and you're like, they don't have the concept that that would be weird, you know? So it could have just been something like that, where it's like, they just don't realize that that's not allowed yet. So this must have been, that's when she realized that. She's like, wait, oh, can't do that. You've been attached for me for a long time after all, but I was a kid, so I couldn't even imagine that. No, in the end, even as an adult, I didn't realize how you felt until you confessed to me. Yeah. I mean, she's confessed to you a lot. This was just the most blunt confession. In my research into finding ways I could be bonded to you, Nisama, I came upon various pieces of knowledge. Because of that, even as a child, I ended up not being very childlike. So it's my fault that you matured so quickly then, Shigure. I mean, also having to raise 6 cat girl, or 4, she didn't, I mean, she raised chocolate vanilla, but not really. She raised 4 cat girls basically single-handedly. That requires maturity, you know? Obviously, she didn't need to pay for this stuff, but she still took care of it all. So, I mean, that helps mature you very quickly as well. When you went to France to study abroad, I thought my world was ending. I'm sorry. But because of that, you got to meet Fraise, right? Remember, Fraise is here too. Remember, guys, Fraise is here. I'm so mad. That's true. Best in time and ever didn't do it. Yeah. Nisama, you've always been that kind of person who gets tunnel vision when you're focused on something. Before you went to France, I was making Japanese sweets. When you came back, it was making Western sweets. It was like you couldn't even hear what I was saying. I mean, yeah, but I think that's part of a personality, though. Guess we were pretty similar when it comes to that. Well, Shigure and I lose sight of things around us when we get deep into something. But I think it's because you work so hard and get so focused, Nisama, that I fell for you. I see. This is so complicated. Yes. That could be the tagline of Necropara. I see. This is so complicated. Necropara, it's complicated. Supporting you became my reason for living, Nisama. But I think I was kind of lonely when I saw the cat girls. I felt that I needed them in my life. What? Wait, I felt I was kind of lonely when I saw the cat girls. Oh, so the cat girls were just a coping mechanism? So she got cat girls as a coping mechanism. Oh. I mean, maybe that's something that people do in real life where they can't get over an ex or something. So they get like a dog. I could see that. It doesn't have to be for romantic relationships, just getting over people. Pets definitely help. Obviously, these are much more advanced and conscious than pets, but I could see the relations. This went past anything like loving them, or even wanting them to have them as pets. I needed them. It's true that your affection for cat girls isn't anything as simple as I want to have one because they're cute. To me, and to you, Nisama, the cat girls are a necessary part of our lives. You're not wrong. I love that Fraise is just sitting here, dude. I'm so mad. I'm so mad. And now the cat girls need you in their lives, Nisama. It applies to you too, Shigure. It's gonna be even more complicated when his business partner will learn. It's fine. They never need to know. They'll just say, well, she's one of my cats, right? Because they haven't seen her without the cat ears. So we'll just say she's just a new cat panion. It's fine. They don't need to know. Even though she's like the part of the world famous Minaduki family and they all probably know what she looks like from her blog. It's fine.
We've become a family, a real one. Or at least I certainly hope that we have. We are our family. Yeah, Fraise hasn't said anything. There were so many memories built up between Onisan and Shigure-san. Yeah, she's like, I should have done this alone. I feel very left out. And between them and the other cat girls as well, I'm sure. It's kind of mind-boggling that the writers understand the struggle when it comes to people who deal with the with liking cat girls. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, dude, like, this game has its moments of like incredible writing, even whether it's like purely unintentional or like they planned it out. This game has its moments where you're like, whoa, that was good. Like they killed it. But what about me? Oh, okay, wait. But what about me? And that was it. So maybe we'll have like a reconfession, like confession part 2 Electric Boogaloo. Because that clearly, obviously, I can't believe they just ended the scene. Like, she just said, but what about, wait, was that to herself maybe? No, that was out loud. Yeah, so she said that out loud. I can't believe they just said, all right, that's enough, Fraise. Pretty weird. Probably should have been an internal monologue, but cool. So yeah, that must mean that we are going to revisit Fraise. I'm so glad, because I was like, there's no way they just end it like that. Or there's no way they just, this is actually all about Shigure and Fraise is just a tag along. So we're definitely going to revisit Fraise. That makes me a little bit happier. Because yeah, Shigure literally stole it. I wonder, that makes me wonder, why did they put them together though? Because they didn't necessarily have to. Interesting. We didn't see the full scene. It could be. Maybe something happened in the black screen, you know, and then Fraise, maybe it'll be a flashback later or something. We'll see. Which I'm okay with. I like that, because that definitely was Shigure's scene. I wish they could have just wrote her out of that scene though and just done it later, you know? Or honestly, what they could have done, and I mean, this would be like a full rewrite, because that's clearly not what they're trying to do, is just do it so Fraise confesses first. And then they all work together to get Shigure to finally confess, you know? I feel like that's kind of what this has all been leading to, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. The story's still not over yet. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, welcome. Welcome. Oh. Wasn't there a customer? Takura, they've already been shown to their table. You gotta be kidding me. Please have a seat here at this table. Today we recommend the baked cheesecake and the Japanese chestnut Mont Blanc. As she gives her explanation, Fraise carefully places a glass of water and a washcloth on the table. Wow, Fraise-chan is so fast, nya.
Do you have English menus?
Whoa, we have an English person. It's still not another guy. Dude, there's still only 3 guys in this universe. Do you have an English menus?
Of course. I will bring you right away.
Oh, Fraise knows English. Dude, she has 3 languages under her belt. Very cool. Very cool. Impressive. Next is Earl Grey with tea, or Earl Grey tea with apple. Oh, it's already taken care of. It's brewing right now. Wow, that's faster than usual, Cinnamon. It wasn't me. It was Fraise-chan who prepared it. I mean, tea doesn't steep faster if you're better at preparing it. Tea still steeps the same amount of time. Maybe it's preparing the leaves. It could be that. She's just faster at that, but like, it steeps for the same time. You don't want to steep it faster. Wasn't she just on the floor just now? Somehow before I knew it, she had already finished preparing things. He's turning into an urban legend. Oh, Fraise-chan! Excuse me. Right, the Earl Grey tea with apple. I'll bring it out. I got the cup and saucer out at least. Thank you very much. Fraise quickly loads the tea onto her tray and turns on her heel and returns to the floor. It's such a fluid movement that it almost seems like she didn't even notice the weight of the pot or cup. Whoa, if Chocolate tried that, she might have fallen down there. It's a bit of Mary Sue territory.
Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, it makes sense for Fraise because she's been doing this with a true professional, as in Beignet-san, literally since she was like, what, 3 months, as opposed to these cat girls only doing it for 2 years, you know? So I mean, yeah, a little bit. I kind of get it, but like, it makes sense. She's just been doing it for way longer. She shouldn't overshadow anyone. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I feel like I can let that slide because, like, you can't really marry Sue when all of the characters are girls, you know? I get what you're saying. I totally get it, but like, you can't really marry Sue if every single character is girls. I mean, maybe you can. I don't know. I get what you're saying though. She is definitely. It is a little weird that she is absolutely knocking everything out of the park here. Cinnamon, I can handle this situation by myself. If Fraise is going to be helping that much. I'm being fired. Mei-chan, please don't discard me. Quit goofing around and go help somebody else. Okay. Hope she really got over that fast. It looks like things have calmed down on the floor. I was thinking I could step away for a little bit. Would that be all right? Of course, you've been a big help, Fraise. But that can't be. I'm still not useful enough. Okay. Thanks to you, the customers don't have to wait. And everyone's all smiles. There's no doubting that. Also, do they know what happened last night? Do all the cat girls know? Oh, thank you very much. I really hope that is the case. So we're gonna deal with self-confidence issues. Interesting. Have we had a self-confidence issues? I think maybe Maple. I mean, all of them have had a little bit of self-confidence issues with the exception of Chocola and Vanilla. Actually, no. I think Maple probably is the only one who had a little bit of self-consciousness. Obviously Shigure, but that's different. I don't know. All the characters are trope still applies. Yeah, I guess I kind of see that. Good work today, Master. Hey, how are things on the floor? It's a packed house as usual, but I think the orders are getting out to the customers faster than before. It's all because of you, Fraise. Thank you. Oh, that's not... I'm still not good enough. If only the workforce was entirely taken over by cat girls. I feel like that would add some really dark implications to the world. If the entire workforce was all cat girls, I feel like that would be pretty messed up. But I get the sentiment, Milty. I don't think that's as good. I don't think that would end well though. Oh, and about the number of cakes in reserve. We have 4 Mont Blancs, 5 gâteaux, a chocolat, and 3 cream puffs. Oh, I see. We're really running low. Next batch of cream puffs is just about done. Wow, great timing. I'll take them over. Okay, then I'll make some Mont Blancs. Hey, at least Azuki's still killing it here. Alright, then I guess I'll make the gâteau au chocolat. What's up? This might be rather presumptuous of me, but could you teach me how to make them too? Okay. What? How to make cakes? Weren't we already doing that? Yes, I want to be able to help even more in the kitchen. I see. That would be a big help. Okay, let's make them together. Thank you very much, Master. What is Ajuki's response going to be here? Hey, now, you going to be okay? Oh, she's just worried about her. Yeah, it makes sense that Azuki wouldn't really care because she's like, hey, I don't care. More help? I don't care. Keep learning. I don't think any of the cat girls are gonna act jealous around this. Like, what, dude? Why is she doing so much work? This is definitely something. I guess they're doing self-confidence route for her. Interesting. Nah, I never thought that you'd get in the way. Are you actually taking any breaks, Fraise? Well, of course I am. No, you're not. Don't lie to me. In that case, it's fine, I guess. I'll take the cream puffs over. Master, if you could just show me how to make them when you have a free moment, then that would be fine. Understood. Come over when things are on the floor, Akon. Okay. Although now that I think about it, this is very much, I am willing to bet
that this is exactly how Kasho acted when he was working at Beignet-san's. I am willing to put money on it that this is exactly what Kasho was like. Where he kept, I mean, that's his whole arc, not being good enough, not being able to make cakes well enough. And that's his whole character arc. So I'm willing to bet that this is something she picked up from Kasho, this whole feeling and stuff, you know? That's my guess here. Now, how are they going to get over that? I don't know. Probably not the same way, because she doesn't have a dad who doesn't disapprove of her. Good work, everyone. Good work today, One-chan. Where's Fraise? She's counting the money in the register. Isn't that Kasho's job? Kasho's still in the kitchen, you see? Yeah, because they're both working overtime. I think that's just who they are. He's working on a new cake recipe. No matter how many customers we're getting, if we only have the same flavors available, they'll get bored pretty quickly. I don't think they will. I've been getting the same order from Taco Bell within reason for the past like 4 years. Probably even longer, probably decade, to be honest. I am totally, I guess most people are not like that, but I am down for, if something is good, I'll eat it all the time. Obviously not every single day all the time, but pretty much all the time. A new kind of cake, I'm looking forward to it. Chocolate, drooling, you're drooling. Hey, did something happen with Fraise? Something happened? Is everything okay with Fraise? Oh, so they don't know. Nobody knows. Obviously, they're talking about how our work ethic is right now. But, they don't know what happened last night. They don't know what happened to Shigure either. Interesting. I wonder why they didn't tell anyone. She's been working at a fevered clip this morning. That's true. She's always been dependable, but today she's doing so much it felt like she was doing 2 places at once. I think, yeah, she's definitely just overcompensating. She's like, I feel useless, so I'm going to keep working harder. It's really helpful that she's taking on more work, though. She cleaned the area around the shop before we opened. Chunya, taking out the track. Chocolate is Chocolate Vanilla's job, but it was already gone. Danya, I can't speak. I can't speak. You know what? That is actually, now that I think about this, because that's something that they do, take out the trash in a bunch of other games. That is really funny. In the Cat Fantasy, and this is a pretty niche thing on the Ito Melee channel, because I only played it for like 2 or 3 weeks. In the Nekopara Cat Fantasy collab, they open their own shop and they take out the trash all the time. Obviously they have to, but like it's specifically Chocolate's job to take out the trash. That's funny that in every universe, Chocolate always takes out the trash. It doesn't matter. And it was very important. It was a very important part of the job, or the lore. I think it's how they met and stuff or whatever. Very interesting. Random continuity to just keep right. I have more time to gaze at Chocolate now. No, use that time for work. Okay, interesting. So right now the girls are going to be like, well, that's great. If she wants to work harder, that's awesome. They're not necessarily taking advantage of her, but they're like, I mean, that's good. But definitely they're going to be like, all right, this is going to be weird. Did something actually happen? Cat girls are at a loss. They all turn their gazes to Shigure, who remained silent until now. Something happened, didn't it? Yeah, but becoming a cat companion wouldn't make her work harder. Unless she feels like, now that I'm his cat companion, I need to work harder to justify it, maybe? She might be more enthusiastic now that she's one of his cat companions. Yeah, Fraise is one too. What do you mean? Well, I don't know why you guys are surprised. At the buffet table, you all were like, you should date him. Date him. Every single one of you. You were all like goading her into dating him. Kasho, you cannot be mad at Kasho. You all literally asked for this. Seriously, that man, he has no principles, so he wasn't able to restrain himself. Oh my god, I hate you all. This is, if anything, this is your fault. You're the ones who brought it up to her. She didn't even consider that to be a feasible possibility until you guys told her and goaded her. Shigure did a lot of the work, don't get me wrong, but like, come on. Master needs to learn self-control. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. So Fraise-chan is his cat companion now. too. Chocolate is so very happy. Obviously, Chocolate would be happy. That's so nice. It's just like a movie. It's just like a visual novel, Cinnamon. It's just like a visual novel. Wow. I mean, he gave her a macaroon when she was a kitten in France, and she's loved him ever since. It's so romantic. It is pretty romantic, but we need more backstory, which I guess they're saving. She loved him, even enough to come to Japan, and now they're finally bonded to one another, and it's just so lovely. Okay. I'm really surprised. I could kind of tell that Fraise was in love with Oni-chan, though. Yeah, because you guys kept forcing it down her throat. She definitely has been, though. I'm not like saying that she was forced into it, but she was definitely goaded into it. Maybe it could be that Fraise was... It was Fraise who approached him. Yeah, they did. We got ads starting too. I'm gonna take another bathroom break, though. I see. So Fraise is the one who jumped in. She did not jump him. I mean, she kind of did. She properly conveyed her feelings to him. Why are you blushing, Shigure? Oh my god. Oh my god. There's no way. Here we go. Let's see what their reaction to this is. I feel like most of them have been expecting this, right? Yeah. What's the matter, Shigure? Well, you see... Yeah. It couldn't be. It is. So exciting. Waku Waku. Oh, that's the first Waku Waku of the game. You see, I am now too. All right, enjoy the ads. I'm taking a bathroom break. That's right, cliffhanger. Burb.
returned. Whoa, that was a weird voice crack. That was a weird sound that came out of my mouth. Very interesting. We're back. All right. Shigure is about to let them know that they're also together. Let's see. Let's see how the peanut gallery responds. You see, I am now too. What? Are you serious? Azuki's like, is that even legal? Shigure-chan's too. What? 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 Wait, what? So you finally jumped your actual big brother? I figured that you would eventually do this. I mean, yeah, we all knew this was coming. This was consensual. It was, should be. What do you mean, should be? Hanisama said that he felt the same way about me. They're like, I don't believe you. Not Kasho. It'd be funny if they just don't believe her. So Shigure-chan is a companion now too. I just love how no matter what happens, Chocolate is happy. She's like, I'm just happy. I'm happy that people are happy. That's all that matters to me. She's not really a companion, is she? Shigure is a human after all. I see. So she's a human companion. God, she's so dumb. I love her. I love her so much, dude. Good job, Chocolate. You're doing great. That's wrong too, Chocolate. Technically, it's not. It's technically not. She's right. You're wrong, Vanilla. There's another way to say that, Chocolate-chan. I don't want to know what you call it, Cinnamon. Yeah. It's companion, yeah. Oh, okay. There we go. What was that stupid animation? Also, Shigure's dead again. Rest in pieces. Calling me his lover? I mean, I can't. I mean, I'm his little sister, right? And so, well, you see how your nose is bleeding. Oh my god, she's choking on her own blood. This isn't good. This is not good. No. Dummy, don't get it all over uniform. She comes out just covered in blood, like, hi. Don't worry about this. A blood-covered apron would change the concept of our cafe. Halloween episode? Halloween episode? We haven't had one. We haven't had a Halloween episode. That would be fun. I guess they're chapters, not episodes. My bad, but still. Halloween? Maybe. Wow, Shigure-chan is Master's companion now. Look at how, like, content Chocolate is. Don't stop saying it, Chocolate. Shigure's gonna die. Calm down, Shigure-chan. Chocolate, you mustn't say anything more. Shigure-chan, please get a hold of yourself. Just then, the door to the break room opens. Good work, everyone. Just what's going on? Shigure's like lying dead on the floor with blood around her head. They're like, did you kill her? You know, doesn't Fraise belong to Kasho's master in France? Kasho called me and made an incoherent report to her. So he called. I wonder how Beignet-san. I mean, she probably knew. She probably knew. Fraise was probably talking about Kasho forever. So she probably knew and was like, all right, whatever. And I mean, it is fine for cat girls to date humans. So she probably never thought like, oh, that's weird. Why would you do that? She's like, it's normal. So cool. I'm surprised that they just ended the scene there, though. Table 4 has been cleared. Good work, Fraise. I'm going to clean up outside. Wait, I'll take care of that. It's time for your break, Fraise. But taking a break is a part of your job, and I won't allow you to slack off on that. I understand. Oh my god, it's soggy! It's a soggy! Where? How is the snack connoisseur? How is she? Thank you for the hydration. How are you doing? You were playing Repo. A lot of my friends were playing Repo last night. Fun game. How goes? We are playing Nekopara after. Please don't judge your opinion of me. Please don't. Please still consider me normal, okay? Nekoitu, yes. Yes. This game is a cat girl dating sim, and it is also a harem game. We have officially added these 2 girls to our harem. We're now up to 8 because why not? Nick to Ko. Yes, I trust the second one. I don't know how to say it, but I think it works a lot better. Also, I've been using Nyatuem yearly. I think that'd be better. Nyatuem. That's normally what I've been doing for all of my weird name stuff. I just remove the E and put something in front. So Nyatuem yearly, but that looks kind of funny. Nituko. Yeah, 8. No, this guy is crazy. And it's beginning to be a problem. But like it is actually writing wise beginning to be a problem because there's so many characters to keep track of. But it's so much fun. But it's definitely there's a reason I'm probably one of the only people streaming the game. But it's good. I like it. But how are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good. But these 2 just confessed to us last night. It's Fraise and Shigure. Fraise is my favorite. She's the one on the left. The pink one. She's so cute. And I love her. 8 is manageable. Bro. 1 for each day of the week plus 1. That is a crazy sentence. What do you mean 8 is manageable? I'm very proud. I'm happy that you could consider 8 being manageable. I'm very happy for you, dead man. I mean, Kasho sort of is figuring it out, I guess. Yes, however, you're not allowed to do any work. Okay. Right now, Fraise is going through some self-confidence issues, so we are trying to get her to take breaks because she's overworking herself. I'm taking my break. Okay, good work. Our cat girls are all such hard workers. Yeah, no kidding. Get back to work, Vanilla. That'd be crazy. Just like stop slacking off. Oh, well, good timing, Vanilla. Can you be a dear and go clean up around the outside of the shop? Well, I'm very sorry to say this, but I'm busy gazing at Chocola. Oh my god, Vanilla. Get out there. Get out there, now. Me, Chocola, go clean up outside. Oh, good on you, Chocola. Good on you. I'm proud of you. Good job. You like Chocola? Yeah, they're so cute. You can head pet them too. There's a 33% chance that they get mad at you if you pet them, so they're very, very cat-like. Leave it to me. I'm off then. But wait. If you both go, then that leaves me by myself to handle the floor. Oh, they can't go alone. They can't go alone. Come on. Cinnamon, please come out to the floor. What? Okay. Cinnamon Maple. This is actually kind of perfect, Sagi. You get to meet all the cat girls. You get to meet them all, except for Milk. But Milk isn't ours. She's just another girl. When Fraise takes her break, it suddenly feels like we're back to the old laid-back mood. Laid back? This is still incredibly busy. If anything, you're more laid back when Fraise is not on her break, because she does so much more work. Let's do our best, Mei-chan. It's almost summer vacation time, right? They take a summer vacation? I know, obviously, the game is about them going to Hawaii. I know that that's the whole plot of the game. I didn't realize summer vacation was built into a store. Although I guess everyone needs a vacation, and if you're the owner of the vacation, of the shop, then yeah, you would just make it all the same. So, and we're all living together, so I guess it makes sense that they just get a summer vacation, but they've never had one. Is it the first time? But yes, we're going to Hawaii, and I'm excited. Now that you mention it, that is coming up, isn't it? You're looking forward to it, right, Mei-chan? Should we go somewhere? Wait, what? Maybe having an amorous adventure? Just the two of us? I mean, you might, but we're all going together. So we planned to all just take a vacation, but we didn't plan to do anything together. I guess that's fine. I'll just read books in my room or something. You can't mean that. Cinnamon.
Right, I'll be right there. Bye-bye. Break time. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I'm digging the song. What? This is a new one. This is a new one. Whoa. I love this song. This is so cool. What the heck? It's so cute. Where have they been hiding this song the whole time? I love this song already. You know what? Actually, now that Sagi's here, I could totally see this being like a Sagi song that you put at like your intro. It honestly sounds pretty similar to what you already have, unless you've changed it recently. But I will dub this song Sagi song. So there you go. I'm renaming it for everyone. Oh, I love this. This is so cool. Got the little instruments that sound like utensils and everything. Fun little jazzy beat. The piano. I think that's all it is. I think there's a bass too. Bass, piano, funky little, you know, triangles and stuff like that. And then you got a little synth on top. This is so cute. I'm letting this whole thing play out, guys. This is awesome. This must be like Fraise's theme song or something. I've never heard this. This is so cool. Closes down. We have no one place that closes down and during the summer, but in general, it's bad business practice. Yeah, guess it has to be in that way. I mean, yeah, what else could Kasha do? Yeah, because otherwise he would never. He can't leave the shop on his own. So, like when he takes the day off, everyone has to take the day off. So, it makes sense that if he wants to take a vacation, everyone has to. That was incredible. That was cinema right there. I guess it's not cinema because of this music, but what's the alternative to cinema? Music? I don't. That was music. Absolute music. I'm so smart, guys. I'm really smart. Anyway, Fraise, what are you doing on your break? Good work out there. Oh, good work today. Hey, Fraise. You're pretty square. Reading during your break time? What are you reading? Oh, she's reading. Did you just call her a square? Why did you call her a square? Isn't that an insult? How to make cakes. Master is teaching me how to do it too, but I wanted to review the basics. Oh, you're pretty hardcore about this. She's like, no, I'm gonna get replaced. I'm supposed to inherit the business, not you. I feel that preparing as much as possible is the least I can do to show consideration for him teaching me. Right. She's like, oh crap, she's better than me. No. But Kasho didn't tell you, right? Like, read this or anything. He did not, but... Which means you don't have to, right? I mean, it's not like we all know... It's not like we know about... Or sorry, it's not like we know more about this stuff than Kasho does after all. Interesting. Are you trying to talk her out of not studying? What? Kazuki? But... Yeah, sorry about that. It's kind of unfair of me to put it that way. Thinking about it normally, studying up isn't a bad thing. There you go. But all of us, Kasho and Shigure included, are worried that you might be overdoing it, Fraise. Yeah. Self-confidence issues. You're not useless, Fraise. You're like the only one who does their job around here. Yeah, Shigure needs to teach her what workaholic means so she can take a chill pill. Thank you for worrying about me, but I'm not pushing myself too hard. For me, this amount of effort is normal. No matter how inexperienced the rest of us are, we can still tell that you're pushing yourself right now, Fraise. In that case, what should I do? Take a break. I mean, this kind of condition, I mean, I don't know how joking you are about the word workaholic, but I mean, it is a literal mental condition. So it is something that is innately built into Fraise's mind, and it's something that you need to force her to, you know, work with her to get out of, so. Let's see how they work around it. Azuki's gaze falls upon me. Wait, I'm in the room? Huh? I'm here? I didn't know I was in this room. Okay, I'm in the scene. Enter Kasho. Enter Kasho like 6 lines ago, I guess. Azuki's gaze falls upon me as I peek in through the half-open door. Oh, I should have just finished the sentence. Why do I open my mouth? I just need to wait. I need to finish a sentence and then I can speak. I always just do that. I never finish anything I'm reading. I need to comment and then make myself look like an idiot. Which I open and step through. As far as I'm concerned, Fraise, the most important thing is that you enjoy yourself. Did you hear all of that, Master? And Shigere's here too. Everyone's here. Everyone's on break. Who's running the store? Isama isn't the kind of reprobate. Reprobate? What? All right, that's a word we're Googling right now. Oh my gosh, caps lock. Reprobate. Reprobate. Definition of meaning. Oh my god, it's an ink. It's an ink. How are you doing, ink? Welcome to cute cat girl dating sim that may or may not be sus. It's fine. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I like the emote. I'm not too bad. Yay! Right now I'm looking up the word reprobate. Reprobate, an unprincipled or depraved person. Scoundrel or rogue. What? Oh, so you're calling him like a degenerate. So like Nisama isn't the kind of scoundrel who, okay, so it's a bad kind of person. I am a reprobate. That's such a cool word for scoundrel. That's like ignoramus, you know? It's like one of those words where it's like a mean word that you just, you know, if you call someone that, it hits. I'm gonna start calling people, I would never actually, I couldn't call someone a reprobate. That's such a fun word, reprobate. An unprincipled or depraved person, morally corrupt. Very cool. Oh, it can also be a verb. To condemn strongly as unworthy. So if you reprobate someone, you call them like, it means you're like lashing out against them. Very cool. Stems from Latin. People wouldn't understand. Most words stem from Latin, at least in English. Oh my god, it's a Dev. How are you doing, Dev? Good to see you. And yeah, thank you for the cat ears. How are you doing, Dev? It's been a while. Insult is pointless if the guilty party doesn't get it. Yeah, well, but it's gonna hit. Trust me. It's gonna hit. They're gonna be like, yo, what's a reprobate? And they're gonna be thinking about that in their head. They're gonna be like, what did they call me? And then they're gonna be thinking about it all day until they look it up. And then it's gonna hit them and they're gonna be like, damn, that was good. Reprobate, that's fun. I'm gonna lock that one in my memory. Look at that, we learn words here every now and then. Doing good. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad. We're playing Ekopara after. Right now we're on Fraise's break. We're about to end probably in about 10 minutes or so, but I hope you get to enjoy the rest of the stream. We should be done with ads for the rest of the stream here. Twitch is fixed. Let's go! We love when Twitch is fixed. I'm glad. I'm glad. All right, let me read that again. Nisama isn't the kind of reprobate who neglects his companions, or catpanions. You too, Shigure-san. Oh man, I'm leaving the rest of you, Kasho. Azuki just sitting in the corner like, I'm on my break. I'm not here to counsel people. Thank you, Azuki. For tomorrow's dinner, I want a huge fish. Huge, you hear? No, I'm cutting you off. And then the only ones left in the break room are me and Shigure and Fraise. But Azuki just got in the break room. Where's your break, Azuki? Or are you just taking a break in a different place? If you don't mind, could you talk to me? Fraise, why are you pushing yourself so hard to work? Okay, here we go. Here's what I wanted. More Fraise content. Shigure had her moment. Shigure, shut up. Shut up, Shigure, I don't care. You stole Fraise's spotlight and I will never forgive you. Even though it was really, really well done, I will never forgive you. I mean, it makes me happy that you're doing your best, but I don't see how you can keep this up long term. Well, Fraise, you can tell us how you really feel, since we're family. How I truly feel. In that case, it's alright. Just like Shigure said, I think it would be great if we could all share our feelings openly. Sometimes it's hard to say something, even to family. There are times when it's hard. This is such like an emotional thing to be talking about with this cute music. Like, I can't take it seriously right now. There are times when it's hard to find the right words. But everyone is worried. I think you can understand why. Right, Fraise? Yes. It's fine to just say as much as you're comfortable with. It would make me happy to hear why you're doing this. I see. It's true that I'm probably not skilled at putting my feelings into words. But right now, I need to do my best. Yeah, do your best. Frankly, Shigure calls herself a cat companion she deserves to bid. Yeah, we just have to start feeding her fish now. It's like, alright, you call yourself a cat companion? You're eating fish for the rest of your life, and you're gonna like it. Oh man, what am I doing? After what happened the other day, I thought I was happy. As I grew closer, I realized that another way I was different. I think it's normal for us all to be different. Shigure-san, you and the other cat girls have many memories with Oni-san. Okay, so they are, thank God. I'm so glad that they're not done with her character. I was like, there's no way. She just confesses and that's it with Shigure. I was like, there's more. When I was young, I was greatly drawn to Oni-san, but since we've been apart for so long, I don't have any memories or anything. Is the number of memories you have truly that important? I mean, not really important, but 100% makes you feel left out. I mean, that's like having a friend and joining a new friend group, you know, where you're like, I'm pretty good friends with this person, but I don't know any of their friends, so I feel a little left out, you know? It's reasonable. Shigure, you've kind of been off with all your wisdom here. Granted, maybe her wisdom is a little bit messed up anyway, but I think the problem comes down to my own feelings, but that's not why this is so difficult. Oni-san is kind, which is why he accepted my feelings. But even though I've become his companion, that won't change all the time we spent apart. I'm different from all the other cat girls. Oh, not really. All the more reason Fraise should have said on something one-on-one. Yeah. We'll see. She'll probably get something later. And yet, Oni-san loves me the same as the others. He gives me his love. That's what's been on my mind. I couldn't forgive myself for being spoiled like that. Okay. So she does feel like she's not giving enough in the relationship, which, like, you're doing great, Fraise. But yeah, telling someone you're doing great, it's like telling someone just stop being depressed, you know? So I get that I'm just saying really stupid stuff right now. I don't think you have to think about it so hard. I mean, I asked you to be my big cat companion because I love you. Also, Fraise asked you. You didn't ask them. I knew you would surely say something like this, Oni-san. That's exactly why I'm filled with regrets. I've been immersed in a love that I've done nothing to earn. That's a toughie. But, I mean, that's how love works sometimes. Sometimes it's just like two people click. And that's that. You know? You click, and you're in love. Look at me talking like I have experience in any of this. I know so much about love, guys. I'm an expert. I've dated so many people, or would that make me look worse? I've dated so few people. I don't know. I can't win this. I give up. And so that's why you've been pushing yourself to do the other cat girl's work. Yes, it is. I wanted to be of use to Oni-san, even if only a little. I know that you and the other cat girls don't mind, Oni-san. Actually, if they had spoken behind my back, then I might have felt more at ease acting in my own interests, but everyone accepted me warmly, and even worried for me, which leaves me no choice but to work hard. Oh, wait, she's crying. Dude, we need to cut the cute music. We need to cut the music, guys. She's crying. So that's how it is. I understand, Fraise. Work hard with all your might. So we're just gonna let her do this? Okay. I mean, this is clearly what she wants to do. But, I mean, it's gonna end up affecting her, right? Shigure-san. There are times when you have no choice but to work as hard as you can. There have been times when I too put so much effort that I was driven to the verge of madness because I wanted to be important to Nii-sama. Even if the others might deny it, I recognize your hard work, Fraise. No, they all recognize how hard you work. That's the problem, is you're working really hard and it's affecting you. Well, honestly, I'm in no position to say it's wrong to work so hard that it worries people around you. Yeah, Kasho does the same thing, which once again, I feel like these character traits are taken from Kasho, you know? You are indeed the one who went off to France and made the cat girls worry. Yeah. Don't enable us, yeah. And made you worry too, Shigure. You certainly did. However, this doesn't solve the most important problem, that is ailing Fraise. Right. You have no memories together. I don't think that's true, but your own feelings are what matter most here. That was a pretty good response. I don't think that's true, but your own feelings are important. That's a great line. It's a good line. Letting them know that you're like, I see it differently, but I acknowledge what you're saying, you know? Because I mean, otherwise it would just be like, I mean, like I said, like just stop being depressed. It's like, you're overthinking this, but I acknowledge what you're thinking. You know, that's pretty important. Pretty good line. If you don't have any now, then you'll just have to make some. Hmm? What do you mean? I mean, this is a simple solution. Yeah, make memories then. And it just so happens that La Soleil is going to be closing for summer vacation soon, too. Let's make some memories. Okay, Hawaii. And thus Hawaii was created. Frei-chan, you're really serious when it comes to studying. Feel free to ask me anything. What do you mean when you say, I'm going to drool? I don't want to know that. Also, you already know that. Plane? Wait, we're just skipping to Hawaii? What? They just skipped to Hawaii? That's a crazy time. No setup. Just screw it. Hawaii. I can't believe they just said no. Because, I mean, they set it up with, like, Maple and Cinnamon being like, I don't know what we're going to do, implying that they all had their own ideas. And then they just said, screw it, Hawaii, without any explanation. That's incredible. Cinnamon. Absolute Cinnamon. I'm going to have to keep saying Absolute Cinnamon because she's in the game. No more Absolute Cinema, just Absolute Cinnamon. That's what I'm going to say. Anyway, that's where I'm going to call it. What a perfect, stupid way to end. What? Hawaii? I love that. I love that. They just said, skip Hawaii. Well then, what a way to end it. Just, here's Hawaii. I can't believe that. Obviously, they're going to drop in a little bit of backstory about how they came to the conclusion, but that's just so funny to just be like, next scene, enter Hawaii. That's awesome. All right, let's see if we can find someone to raid here. Who's streaming? Who's doing the streaming right now? Let's see. Kopi's streaming some Persona 5. Very different feel from this. Oh, I was gonna raid Kiwi. Yeah, because Kiwi's playing the new Five Nights at Freddy's game, which I would love to play, but I'm playing Nekopara right now. I'll probably play it after this. Yeah, other than that, yeah, let's go raid Kiwi. So we're gonna raid my friend, not the real Kiwi, who is playing the new Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic. So I hope you like Five Nights at Freddy's, but they're cool. I've been waiting for this game for a while. I'll probably eventually play it, not the real, oh my gosh, I can't type, Kiwi. Is that gonna work? There we go. Okay, thank you all. Oh, wait. I gotta cancel this raid. That's the wrong one. Somebody else, hold on. Canceling the raid. Not the real Kiwi. Brando. All right. Hold on. Hold. There we go. There's the real Kiwi Brando there. Okay. Thank you all so much for hanging out today, guys. I had a lot of fun. We got a raid message on top and bottom. Guys, thank you again for 400 followers. That's insane. I truly can't believe that happened. That's awesome. I love you guys. That means I'm gonna have to buy the Alice Tendo outfit. I'm gonna buy it and I will be posting it on my Twitter and my Discord. So look forward to that for sure. If you want to see E2 in a little anime girl cosplay, it's gonna have to happen because I promised it. Goodbye, Eraser! Eraser! How dare! How dare! How dare! Real quick. Oh my god, go away, go away. Go follow Eraser. Very, very, do it. Do it. Follow Eraser. Anyway, I gotta go quick. I'll be streaming this again next Saturday. I'm gonna be on Monday, Phoenix Wright. I'm back to normal. Wednesday, Blue Archive. Yeah, all that fun stuff. I can't see the raid button anymore because I accidentally shouted out Eraser and now I can't see the raid button anymore. So it's just gonna raid. It's just gonna raid because I don't know when. Because Eraser's shout out is covering my raid button. So I'm just gonna sit here until it raids. So bye everybody. Back to normal on Sunday. We are gonna be playing this every single Saturday until we beat the game. So Hawaii, bye. What a dumpster fire.